Yeah.
Is he going to try to do that flight stream? It didn't work too smooth last time.
I don't know. People were hassling. Oh, we're live. Hey, everybody. Nobody's here, but welcome to B.S.T. I'm sorry I'm late. I had to go pick up Kyle and take Linda to get her car. And I just got home. And NDB is at the airport. He's flying home.
Thank you.
And I think his flight was at like 4:40-ish, somewhere around there. And so he might be on his plane. So here, I'll just play this intro and we'll be good.
I'm back. I get a feeling it's going to be a riot.
I don't read the newspapers because they all have ugly print.
At the starting of the week, at Summit Talks, you'll hear them speak. It's only Monday. Negotiations breaking down. See those leaders start to frown. It's Sword and Monday. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Could be sitting, taking lunch. The news will hit you like a punch. It's only Tuesday.
What time is it?
You never thought we'd go to war. After all the things we saw, it's April Fool's Day.
What time is it?
Tomorrow never comes until it's too late. Tomorrow never comes until it's too late.
Tomorrow is another day. Today is another bomb. Tomorrow is another day. Today is another bomb. Tomorrow is another day. Today is another
And you're all
bomb.
douchebags because I put up a post saying that I was going to be late.
Today is another bomb. Escalation, devastation, generation, separation, situation, dissipation, shot. Another shot that then the vessel crushing. Pop the heart is cold, the gun is hot shot. I'm not sure if they done or not, I'm not sure that they wanna stop. The gun is cold, the blood is hot.
Okay. I didn't mean to change that, but all right. That was weird. Oh, because I changed the brand thing it has. Hold on. Hello, everybody. Tony's in here. I don't hear him, though.
Yeah, what up?
Oh, there
I'm
you
just
go.
driving
Okay.
around being loud.
No problem. I just didn't know if I was connected. My phone was acting weird before.
Yeah, I got you. The music shut off early, so I thought my headphones weren't working. Technology.
No,
man.
it turned
Always
off
has-
because I changed the thing from, it was still on trivia. I had to change it to B.S.T.
Ah,
I
gotcha.
I was going to put up the banner and then it killed the song. There we go.
Well, hey, you were getting a car for Kyle yet?
No. I had to pick up Kyle and take Linda to go pick up her car.
Oh, okay.
Her car was getting oil change and transmission service.
Yeah, when I was first coming around here, I thought you said, does Kyle have a car yet?
No, he does. He's still resisting me on driving, so I didn't buy him a car yet.
Yeah, I gotcha. I was resistant for a long time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I want him to start driving, and then we'll pick out a car.
Yeah, then less rides for you.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I even said it to him tonight because he had a a 3-hour test, and he banged it out in an hour and 20 minutes. And he's like, "Oh
Nice.
yeah, I left." He goes, "I left before everybody. I was done." I was like, "See, if you had a car, you could have fucking just come home." He's like, "You're right."
Dude, I remember this one guy in high school. He was a transfer in. We didn't have that many. Like the dude, I forgot his name. A total foreigner guy, and his parents said, like, you don't finish your test early. You take as long as you can to make sure you can review it. He would just not turn his test, and the teacher would not end the class until he'd be done. He'd take until the last second. He wouldn't even be working on it. I fucking hated that guy.
Fucking hated that guy.
Oh,
that
man,
makes
it pissed
total
me off.
sense.
Yeah,
He sounds like a douche.
dude, I hated him. Here, we're rolling by my park right now. It's all under fences. I don't know how well you can see it.
Hold on, let me put the camera back on.
Yeah. Actually, I'll turn it right here to my parking lot that has no trash since I pick up all the trash. People sitting around, parked illegally.
Doing drugs.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, yeah, I know.
Well, when in Rome, you know, I might as well show you. I got to double back for my phone charger, like that one week.
Gotcha. That's cool.
But here,
We're getting an excursion in Arizona.
yeah, going up these steps, and you can see the ball fields that I prepped. They look great. All right, check it out, everyone. Compliments in the comments. I'm waiting for them. Is that perfect, Zulu?
Nice. I like
Right?
I like the lines. Very, 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 very nice.
And I even traced those lines. That's not going off of the line. I'm so good with the chalker, dude.
That's nice.
Yeah, I got 2 fields that I prepped.
2.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
That's pretty cool. You got 2 fucking parks in your thing.
Well, I got 3 fields, but I only had to prep 2 today.
So nice of you to check my post and see that I was going to be late, Nico and Lowry.
Yeah, Nico pointed out, but I did not see it. And you know me, I'm pretty good at seeing stuff like that. I didn't see it.
I thought, if anybody, I thought you would have saw it.
I would have thought that for myself, too. I understand that. Yeah, no, I actually bet that you fell asleep if you saw that comment.
Yeah, I heard. I saw it all, you bastards.
Yeah,
That's why I called you douchebags. So you guys are douchebags.
I heard it. And
I
hey,
get
look
it,
at
though.
this.
I get it. I totally get it.
Car, I found a paddleboard in the park. I can't angle it to show it good, but
A paddleboard? What the fuck do you use a paddleboard in the desert?
I think some bum stole it and then left it in the park, so I just took it.
Wow.
Yeah. I think it's like a rental, but yeah, I took it.
That's so weird.
And in that little town that I go to, they got like a creek. So even if I don't use it, I'll give it to someone who goes to the creek like every day. They'll think it's the coolest thing ever.
Cool. Well, you have a creek in your park where they're not allowed to use that.
Yeah, not allowed at all. There are still people who go in the lake, and yeah, it's a whole. I could talk too long about my park.
You got to run them down. Get out of there! Get out of there!
You know, even one thing from my park. There's my least favorite bum. Okay, you know I got to battle the bums. I've talked that out a little bit. Yeah.
Bum battles. We should film bum fights.
Well, there's one dude.
Tony beating up fucking bums. Oh
Dude,
my god!
I wish I could.
That's so long.
Sometimes they get me so heated, man. It is like that. I want to kick their ass. But there's one guy. His name is Tree Beater. Okay.
Where's
That's
Ray?
we gave him. He'll take like a big stick and just beat on the trees and cut branches and scrape bark off trees. I fucking hate this guy. He's always drugged out. And then he left his cart around yesterday, so I tossed it in the dumpster. That thing's gone.
You tossed him in the dumpster?
Well, he left his cart full of all his.
Oh,
bullshit.
I thought you said you threw him in the dumpster and now the dumpster's gone. Got it.
Wish.
Wink, wink.
I wish. Yeah.
Holy
But
shit.
no, he's still around, and he was asking me about it today. I go, no, I
that's
just
fucking
dude, but we throw him out if we see him and no one's around. So But yeah, hey, I gotta go get my charger. I see someone's here, so I'm gonna go on mute and no video for a second. You know,
No
ethically.
problem.
All right, I'll be right back.
No problem. Cool. I was trying to find I'm Douche. I can't find Ray's number. I was gonna send him the link. I was liking his music. Tony, if you hear this, text Ray. I don't know what the fuck I did with his number.
I don't got Ray's number. I got Jerome's number.
Okay, that's whose number you had. Oh, let me see if I can look. I think I might have taken a screenshot. There we go. Let's see. Let's try this. I'm trying not to say the number.
Yo, I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah, I could hit Jerome with the link if you want.
sure.
I don't know if he wants to call in, but yeah, at least he was asking me about the stream, and I didn't know. You know, I'm the knowledgeable guy.
All right, I'm back. Got it. Told him. Character sketches are cool.
Got my phone
Hey,
charger with the Flat Earth app on it.
nice.
Hey,
Good
I know we're
ice
starting
cream.
early.
Hey.
Zulu, I did have a docket. I figured I was going to be on, but you know, I never assume that I'm going to be on. If it's a time where no link goes out, I understand that. So, but I did have a docket if I was called up. So
Okay.
I happen to be here. I have
we,
a docket, Zulu.
here we go.
All right. Well, my docket is. I think I did one of my favorite.
Sorry, I wanted to give you two.
Perfect. I appreciate it. So, yeah, I did one of my favorite calls into a show to promote the Flat Earth ever yesterday, but it was not a Flat Earth show. I follow a bunch of comedians, and this one comedian guy has a call-in show, and I called in and ended up talking about Flat Earth. I was not planning on it, but they asked me about the weather, and then I brought up that I was in South Carolina for, you know, the hurricane, and then they go, oh, why were you out there? So I just went all in, told them Flat Earth, told them Flattoberfest, and it was well received. I definitely did not look like a fool, but I'm just happy with how it all went yesterday. I called into a show.
Nice.
Yeah.
And they
And
weren't
of course-
condescending. They weren't even condescending douchebags. That's amazing.
No, they were condescending douchebags, but the one guy who started the plight of being, you know, condescending, like, oh, so you're an idiot, you know, he said like that or something. I go, hey. Well, I said to that guy, who's not even the guy whose show I called into, it's this guy, Danny Polishuk, and he does stuff with this guy, Ryan Long. They're both comedians. They do stuff together. And then I saw the Ryan Long guy one time in real life here in Arizona. And then the guy who opened for him was also on the show and started kind of talking shit. So I said, hey, easy, man. I saw you live. Like, I thought you were pretty good. So then he kind of settled down. And then just we were kind of talking.
Try and settle down.
Yeah. And then, of course, then they asked me about the moon. Well, what is the moon? And, you know, I took it straight out of Patricia's playbook where just it's a mystery. You know, we don't know. You got to be fine with saying I don't know. If you go to
Oh, yeah. I'm fine with that.
yeah, if I would have gone all in on what I really think on the moon, and I don't really have much, but just I don't know is a fine answer. And of course, then they give you that face like, what, but I'm still happy with how it all went.
Yeah,
I had a great call into that
and
show.
they're so douchey about shit like that. Oh, you don't even know, dude.
Yeah.
What's at the end of the universe? You don't know. How long?
Yeah.
How infinite is it? You don't know. Shut the fuck up. There's tons of shit you don't know.
It's so
Okay?
stupid. I know. Yeah.
And you just assume because you've been told one thing that you believe is fact that everything else has to be true.
And the one guy, JJ something, I forgot his last name. He's like, haven't you seen the documentaries that show flat earthers are wrong? And then I just said, dude, I've seen it all. And I still like it enough to come here and tell you guys flat, It went really good. And I just didn't even tell him Tony Coriolis. I just said my name's Tony. It worked out perfect, dude. I'll send you that clip just to your text or whatever.
Cool. People are so shitty.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it goes just like we were talking about last night. It's like how people are just so fucked up, and I don't care to go out of my way to help anyone anymore. I will gladly talk about it, gladly explain to you, even if you ridicule me and you're like, oh, well, how does a carburetor work on flat Earth? Whatever, same shit. I'll talk to you, but that's it.
I definitely know there is a truth to the fact that I am better off going down this road. What's the big deal if someone else doesn't get it? It doesn't matter at all. They don't get it.
Yeah. You know what? You're right. They're the ones afraid of politics and politicians and all the bullshit and terrified and scared all the time and want to comply. And no, I'm so free because obviously I give a shit if I die, but I'm not afraid of that now because this isn't the end. This isn't it.
I'm totally with you on that. Yeah, 100%.
Honestly, the biggest thing that bothers me about that is that I wouldn't be here to help Kyle or do anything for Kyle if he needed me. That's it. Or Linda.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like, other than that, whatever. Unless the next phase is pure torture, so I don't see it. I don't feel it. It feels more like, and I forgot to say this last night. I wanted to say this because DJ was talking about God and stuff, and I wanted to say, it's not that I don't believe in God. It's that I don't believe that any one thing is correct. Like, you're going to tell me it's the Christians? No, it's the Jews. No, it's the Muslims. Ah, fuck, I get to heaven and it was Buddha the whole time. I can't get on board with, only because you're one religion because you're born in one place.
Yeah.
So I'm not with that. And honestly, I feel more like whatever you want to call God, Allah, whatever, is us, all of us. Everything is. And I know it's silly, maybe, for people to think this way, but I feel like, because, like, how are we so connected? How is it the phone rings and I'm like, I bet you that's Tony. And holy shit, it's Tony. And you just know, you get these feelings. I think it's because we're all connected. Like, I think Lowry said it. He described it as like, if it's 80% you and 20% God, and everybody is that a percentage of God. Well, I kind of agree in the sense, like, I think whatever entity, whatever it is, has produced all of us and is experiencing through all of us. Everyone's experience, he's having, she's having, it's having, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and I'm totally cool with DJ having his thought on it. And so you were busy until right when you hopped on the stream. DJ just got done doing a great interview with Crumb. That was the best I've heard from DJ yet. That was really good. Make sure you watch that later.
Nice.
But yeah, my kind of thought on the whole God thing is, and I know, everyone can think what they want on it. I'm not
absolutely. I don't care what you think.
Yeah,
that's what you think.
That I have my personal relationship with him, and I think it's mostly on personal. Like, I don't think I have to be sitting around thinking about it all the time. I think I'm better off, or at least that's just what my thought is now. I just would rather prefer to just, I don't know. I don't think he wants me to be thinking about it. He just wants me to be living, and I'm just trying to be living. You know, not in excess, not crazy, not bad, but I'm just trying to be living. Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, it's weird. It's hard for me to describe other than maybe. You remember there was in Star Trek Next Generation, there was a character called Q, and he wasn't a human or anything. He was energy, just pure energy.
You said
And
Star Trek?
Yes, and he enjoyed messing with them because they were human, and he got to experience what they would do, you know? And I feel like...
Look at this fucking robot car. What the hell you doing?
Really?
Fuck out of here, robot.
There's nobody in it?
Nobody in it, blocking my way. Stupid ass. Sorry to cut you off. But yeah,
no, you're good.
Star Trek. That character sounds interesting, the Q. Was it just one show where he popped up?
No, he was on a few different episodes.
Oh, okay.
He was a long-running character that would fuck with Picard and put them in precarious situations to test their humanity and their resolve and what they would do and stupid shit like that. But
that's cool.
I liked the idea of energy, right? Everything's supposed to be energy. So what if there's one entity, one thing that, you know, and they portrayed it in movies and stuff, you know, this star, this galaxy, and it's like, no, that's a being. That whole thing is a being. And like, it's so big and so vast that it has, and I don't know that there's billions of us, but it has billions of us to experience life with or through.
Yeah, no, I kind of like that. And even, it kind of reminds me of another, like some of the Marvel, you know, characters. I just like drawing stuff from stories and movies and stuff. I get that most of it's propaganda, but
that's
I
a
still
docket.
like movies and stuff.
Oh, sorry. What's a docket, Larry? I missed what you said.
Oh, Larry's got a docket.
You said that's a docket.
Maybe he's talking about Q.
Oh, maybe. I put the link out there already, so. Yeah. So yeah, I like the way you look at things too, Tony.
Yeah, hey, right back at you, Zulu. And hey, I'm about to walk inside. Let me just get set up. I think my phone's near overheating. So, you know, it may short out, but I'm a pro now. Now I know that this happened, so I'll just need a second. Gotcha.
Go for it. That's some bullshit. Tony's phone overheating. That's all right. Because today's show is sponsored by FAFO Schwartz. That's FAFO Schwartz, the fuck around and find out company. Due to my contractual obligation to FAFO Schwartz, I must show a short commercial. And you guys must buy my phone stands. Just saying. Oops, someone passed it. Aren't they cool? I think I gotta send you. Oh no, I think I sent you two more. I think I did send you a couple more already. Tony. Coffee. I asked Ice Queen. She was nice enough to stop and get me coffee. Jerome. What up? What up? What up? How are you, sir? Tony's still with us. He just had to run inside his shop to get his...
Yeah, I'm good now. And Singe Man, thank you for that nice comment.
Who? What comment?
Singe Man said Tony's cool as fuck. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, well, he's only telling truths.
And you know, Zulu, I met Singe Man in Singe. I'm not sure if you remember, but I at the Vegas Flattoberfest, I went up and I bought a Flat Earth Farms hat, and then I just knew the girl Nico, who was one of my hippie roommates. She said that she knew Daryl, and he's the Flat Earth Farms guy and stuff. So I bought the hat, and then I said, "Oh, are you Daryl?" And you go, "No, I'm Singe Man." And I go, "Okay, like nice to meet you." And I never met Daryl, but I met you, Singe. You seem cool too.
Nice. Singe is cool.
And I know he hangs out over at
Daryl's
Media
cool
Bear.
too.
I like Media Bear.
Yeah, I like Media Bear too. And they're always so nice. They always say hello to me and stuff. I like them.
Yeah.
They're not like stuck up, you know.
Not at all. What up, Lowry?
Yo, what's happening? You good?
Yeah, I
Doing good.
work, Jerome. What do you do for a living, Jerome? Quick, everybody put in the chat. What do you think Jerome does for a job? I think he's a dog walker. I don't know.
That's fun. I think Jerome. What does Jerome do?
Probably a physicist or something.
He might be a sniper. He might be a.
He could be a sniper. That is a thing. That is in fact a thing.
He's a NASA employee this whole time.
That did escalate quickly, just so you know. Wow.
No, I was saying the docket could be
An architect.
Could be that self-driving car was like an immediate docket for me. I was like, okay, we got to talk about self-driving cars, bum fights. That's a docket. You know?
Yeah, true.
Bum fights would be fucking wrong, but hysterical.
It's wrong.
And history has shown
And
with the cars that I threw out.
And just it's bums. Is it really bad? If they're still rude fucking assholes that deserve a fucking beating, I don't care that you sleep in your piss. You're a rude fucking asshole that deserves a beating.
Yeah, Nicole had a thing when she was in Manchester. She was telling me the story. Like some guy, she wouldn't give a cigarette to some guy in Manchester, England.
She typed in the chat, I have a ticket. No, it's docket. She's adorable.
She was like, I don't know. You want to? Anyway, she bummed a cigarette. Or the bum was trying to get a cigarette from her in Manchester, England. And when she said no because she was like low on cigarettes, dude spit in her face.
Oh,
and then
I would
she
have
went,
attacked him.
Did you actually do it, or did you want to do the thing? No. So she did this. She stared at him, just like that.
I would have hit him
it?
with whatever I could get my fucking hands on.
It's kind of
You
boss.
limey fucking cunt.
It's
I'm
kinda
gonna knock
boss.
out the rest of your crooked little fucking teeth, you piece of shit.
Yeah. Your couple of
Dude,
teeth you got left.
that's some weaselly shit. I don't like that. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's wrong. Okay. Like, and it's funny. You just said that. Oh, you know, the guy asked him for, and I was my immediate thought was, well, if I had like half a pack, definitely I'd give him one. But if it was only down to a couple and I couldn't get more, I'd be like, nah, man, sorry.
Yeah, okay. So like there's bum rules in New York City, right? So like if you're carrying a little extra cash, you generally you'll pass some out or whatever. If you got a lot of cigarettes, you'll give a bum a cigarette or whatever. And and there's kind of an unspoken rule about that, especially if you've lived in New York City for so long, that if you got it, you'll give it. But if you're carrying large,
we're not pieces of shit. We're fucking human, but you know, stuff costs stuff, you know, and it ain't given to us for free.
like one of the bum grifts at our local Morgan stop train station is they'll go inside and then they'll unlock the magnetic door for like people who are in wheelchairs or something that can't go through the turnstile. But they'll stand there and
Expecting a tip.
Don't expect a tip, and I'll try to carry like small change.
Welcome right to the main stage. Right to the main stage.
And so you go through that whole process, and then if a bum gives me a hard time because I'm not carrying any cash at the time, but I walk through the thing, then it's just like like, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, look, dude, man, you know the agreement. We're like, if I'm carrying, I'll give you a little something. I mean, I could have just as easily jumped the turnstile if I didn't really feel like paying for it. I could have just jumped it. It's not really that hard to do anymore. So like this is kind of like an unspoken rule in New York City. It's like if you got it, you give a little, and it's just kind of like that's the economy of being homeless. And people that aren't homeless, you kind of go through that shit. But like spitting in somebody's face, can you just like react when you did? Just
First of all, it was me and a friend that were in Manchester. We're just like wandering around, and so both lit up a cigarette, and it literally was the last 2 cigarettes. So this tall, like junkie comes up. He literally had no teeth, and he started fucking with Faison because he was like way taller than Faison. Faison is like he's a whole other stuff kid. But this bum is like, you got a fucking cigarette, man. You got a fucking cigarette. Where's your fucking cigarette? Give me a fucking cigarette. And so he's like saying Faison, and so I like stepped in between the two of them, and I was like, no, we don't have a cigarette. He goes, Phew, and he like spit, and I'm like looking at him, and I was like, this motherfucker just spit in my face. Fuck you.
That's an assault.
Yeah, it's kind of
yeah. I think I would have just straight up slapped him.
Yeah,
like,
really.
Like just been like whack across the face, like you motherfucker! How dare you?
Yeah, this bum across the street with us. He walked around the corner. There was a septic pump that was pumping probably the septic tank or something. This motherfucker was defecating literally almost on the septic line that was going into the building.
Oh yeah, this happened just like literally an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, I get it. You got to shit now. I get it, but you can't like tuck yourself in the back there, behind the dumpster or something. Like really?
See, when we walked past him, I looked down and I thought that he was just one of those heroin like bend over guys. Like this, we got a lot of those that just so he's bent over. I was like, right? Well, you know, and then turns out I turn around and just because she noticed that I turn around, it's the image I did not want to see. And I looked around, his bare ass is fucking staring at me. And I'm like, oh, he was taking a shit. Ugh.
He was, and I feel really bad about that too because that is a huge homeless.
How about a tree?
problem.
How about a tree? How about a bush?
I mean,
In the Netherlands, they have actually standing troughs in parks where people do their business out in public. It's not even like a restroom. It's just like a wall. It's a thing you go inside of, and you do it inside of there. That's considered civilized there, right? Like this
in the Netherlands.
In the Netherlands, yeah,
we're civilized. We all shit in the same ditch.
Yeah, but then you talk about India, like India.
Oh no, we are uncivilized. We all shit in the same river, and then swim in it.
There's a whole channel dedicated just to Indians shitting in rivers. I'm India. Not
disgusting.
Larry, did you and Nicole meet Sander and Stephanie out at Flex Overpass?
We met him in Vegas, and then we talked to him again in the Carolinas.
Very cool. Yeah.
Awesome. They are sweethearts beyond all. You know, there was a lot of people. You know, like because I was running around so much in Vegas and the Carolinas. It's like I got a lot more personal time with people this time down there, but I still didn't get enough time. It's like that thing needs to be a week.
You never do.
It needs to be 7 days long.
Oh, real quick, yeah. You have a couple more minutes to guess Jerome's occupation, and then he's going to say what he does.
And what up, Boston Ray?
How you doing?
Doing good.
What up?
I'm putting this on my channel because why not? I mean, we'll get more people here.
Why not?
I think Jerome sells Cadillacs.
Make all those people come over here and sub, and then I can wrench them and stuff.
Yeah,
what's up, Boston?
See if anyone shows up. Should be working now. How you doing?
I haven't spent much time with you. I've always seen your name in the chat, but I've never really.
I know. I never really end up on streams with you. I mean, I was on Sovereign Souls with you a couple nights.
You're just smart, Ray. It's cool.
I was digging the rap songs last week. That was awesome.
Yeah, I want to hear Motherfucker. What was it called? The first song you played last week was
Flat Brain.
Yes, thank you.
You like it?
Yeah, I did like that one a lot.
I'm working on more stuff, more and more stuff.
Of course, you better.
Right now, me and Russ are working on a song in Rasta Bear. Where is it at?
Yeah, I was thinking same as Ice Queen, either security or warehouse. But I can't really think of what else. Cadillac seller is a good one.
Warehouse supervisor, Cadillac salesman.
I think he sells Cadillacs. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here.
He's a sewer worker. He knows his shit.
No, maybe he's a catcher in the rye. Maybe he's a dam builder. Maybe he's.
I think I like Sniper, but
I
Sniper.
could see him like running security. at
The
strip
sniper
clubs.
gets a lot of respect. Let me just say that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a princess. That's what I do.
Gotcha. Yeah, we knew that all along. We all knew that.
If
That's
you'd
okay.
like to play on one of our songs with us, Lowry, you can. Me and Scott are working on putting together some. He's gonna go in the studio and put down some real drum tracks. He's got a bass player and he's got another guitar player who's really good. We're gonna start mixing some stuff. If you want to try to mix in.
I have done some work. I have done some work with some hip hop guys. Like normally, like in the format of like I'm not saying hip hop or rap or whatever. I can formulate a hook for you, and like you can just take it and use it however you want.
I can put you I could sample you into a hook.
Yeah, so all I would need is a time signature or like
The stuff that I'm talking about working on with Scott. It was probably going to be rock anyway.
yeah.
See,
Like,
it's easy.
all I need is BPM, and I can send you a sample.
Yeah.
What if Jerome is a professional beatboxer?
Professional what?
Beatboxer.
Beatboxer, huh?
That'd be a cool profession.
Is Jerome in the chat?
Yeah.
I gotta get another window open here so I can look at the chat. No, I just moved this over here. I have 4 screens, so like I'm not lacking on screens.
I think Jerome works for NASA.
That would be
You have
even extra interesting.
Four eyes and four eyes.
I think he works in their media department. Fuckers.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Hey, Jerome, what's up, man? So, like, is he going to give us the answer? Is he going to answer the question, or is that what's going to happen? Is there a prize for who gets it right?
There might be a prize.
I think he's a sailor.
You were hoping he's a sailor. Aye, Jerome.
I mean, he could be my pimp if he wants to.
Oh, he's
It's pretty cool.
Is Jerome a pimp? Oh my god!
I could see that.
I mean, we need more pimp flat earthers, right?
Does Jerome got a smack a bitch?
Is that a docket? I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What else NDB at? Is he just,
I think he changes the light bulb on top of those 1,000-foot radio towers.
Ooh, how many Jeromes do you need to change the light bulb?
Twice a year. I saw they make like 40 grand, 30
Dude,
grand,
they
some
make
shit.
mad-
I
they
ain't,
make
cl-
mad
I, ain't, I ain't climbing up there. Fuck that.
money. Even when I watch that high altitude shit where people climb around buildings or hang up, like my balls shrink up watching that shit.
Dude, the movie. There's that movie with the 2 chicks that are stupid and they climb to the top.
Yeah.
You dumb fucking cunts.
Some dude
You
did
are
the top.
stupid.
Some dude got led onto the top of the Empire State Building. I don't know if it's recent or not, but it came up recent in my feed. Climbed all the way to the top of the fucking Empire State Building, and I was watching that, and I was like, I gotta turn this off. I'm gonna fucking barf, you know. And I'm watching it on TV. It's like, what do you?
I mean, he climbed up the top, the antenna part, the spike.
Fucking way to the very spire top. Now you know, he probably had a friend on the inside that let him out onto that little, access deck, and it's probably not. It's not a complicated climb. It's not like that. It's just like you have to lack some very basic version of being a human being to like want to do shit like that. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like I don't care. Why risk it?
Nope.
For the views. Oh, you got a bunch of views. Look at you. You can
Dude,
climb.
do you ever hear a video? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't have to go to the top of Everest. It's fucking crazy. But I've seen the view.
I'll take
Can I
video.
switch
Seen
here
that
for
fucking
1
view.
second? I want to show you guys something. So what he's talking about, right? There's like all these old world construction photos, right? And I'm not sure if they're real or not, right? Like some of them. But look, they show people at the top of these things, like the top of like these buildings. So he's talking about like way, way up there, right? There's a whole bunch of them too. It's not just one. Like, look at this one.
Yeah.
Actually, there might be something to that for their whole like space thing. Like that actually, like subliminally, if you're seeing pictures like that, it kind of disorients.
They
Look
said,
at,
yeah.
look at these guys. They're just having a smoke break up there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so that's basically what I wouldn't go up there.
I've seen that
afraid,
one.
I'm scared of heights.
I've seen
There's
that
so many
one.
of
The
them.
other two, wasn't
That's
there a whole thing where you had to stand still for fucking 20 minutes to get a photo taken? Wasn't that a
Look
thing?
at this one.
Right.
This one's crazy. Look at these guys.
I don't know if that was the case when they took these photos, but yeah, that's the thing
Look at
too,
the,
right?
look at the whited out. Why they Photoshop the white out behind there? Like what was that?
They don't. It's called vanilla skies. They don't want us to see what's in the sky. Like if there was any airships or anything that was any value, like that they don't want us to know, like what was really going on back then.
Yeah, vanilla sky.
There was probably like zeppelins and stuff in the sky, like a lot of zeppelins, all kinds, because they had zeppelins that were like the size of like a whole city that could travel. Like, so you would be
I'm
flying
sure-
along.
I'm
in this
sure they
Zeppelin
did.
The size of a block, like a city block, you know?
Yeah.
So when that photo was taken, just a little photo history here. I don't know if they had cranes, but there clearly is a crane hook that's hanging them on that spire. So it wouldn't surprise me if they used zeppelins to like bring things up to the top.
Zeppelin. Isn't that Italian pastry?
Well, think about it. Like,
No, it's a blimp.
Rock band, dude.
it's a thing that makes us float. Like,
Yeah.
we could travel. If we had zeppelins nowadays.
I think it's like
Yeah,
a Zeppelin.
I know. The
Zeppelin
Hindenburg was a
is what you're thinking.
Zeppelin.
Yeah, and then there's their talk in the community about that the whole Zeppelin failure was just a big like Titanic
Psyop.
thing, and so you just tell we don't use them anymore because look how dangerous they were. It's like, come on, man. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
they did it.
Yeah.
They did it on
Hey,
purpose.
Nicole, as a photographer, what do you think about like when did they stop doing that? Was a thing for photography where you had to stand still for 10, 20 minutes. When did that stop? When did we advance in that? What do you know on that? Anything?
Well, photography started back in like late 1800s by a dude named Nepis.
Started.
Hold on, and Nepis.
Well, that's
figured
when they had to sit for 20 minutes and nobody smiled.
So
You
that-
don't smile in a picture. What the hell's wrong with you?
well, they couldn't smile because it would be blurry. So that's why you see a whole bunch of stoic people
Sure.
standing like glass negatives and tintypes and
Yeah, no, I get it.
and then the spirit photos. Have you ever seen those? So Abe
No
Lincoln's
idea what that is.
one of them. So they did a photograph of like Abe Lincoln's wife, and then Abe Lincoln is kind of standing behind. But this is when they started using trick photography and using.
Was he smiling?
So photography advanced later in the early 1900s when the ASA or ISO of film. So you see like that little number that says 100 or 400 or 1600 on like a old school box of film. It advanced later because the chemicals to make it actually develop faster weren't created until later, which was when they put it into homes, made it more available to consumers. So Eastman Kodak did not invent photography. Eastman Kodak invented a way for more people to be able to take pictures of themselves, and that's what actually like. And the Polaroid.
Put my screen up for a second. Put it up. I got the airships. She can
Yeah,
keep talking. It's just
I don't know how to put your screen up, but yeah.
Oh,
So
I'm
think
working on
more
it.
in the
Be
early-
patient.
in the early, so I have a 4x5,
Mhm.
which is one of those ones that Ansel Adams used to use. Like it has the tilt and the bellows,
Wow, that was a
and-
wild looking crap.
the hood over, the dark cloth over your head, and you can control the exposure with that. But I would say ballpark, Tony, to answer your question, and like a short answer would probably be around like the early 1900s. So I think like around the time the Brownie camera was invented by Kodak. Before that, you kind of had to go to a studio and have things taken. So the photographer in that photo that you showed with them on the building the Empire State Building, there's another photo of him photographing them as well. And I mean, the equipment that you had to take up there, you you could only take one photograph of it. If you didn't get the exposure perfectly correct, like there's capsular rays in that photo.
Yeah, that was a cool photo.
Yeah,
I like
so
that one.
see how the Zeppelin, it's moving because the Zeppelin is like a little bit fuzzier. But also too, with all of these historical images, it's really easy to maybe
Manipulate them.
Yeah, but it was more of like a cut and paste, like almost like a collage cut and paste.
Yeah.
And do you have any photos in your family like like the camera obscura was one thing, and then like the Lumiere brothers, they created all kinds of what was the I think it's Creep. What's the Creep song with the moon? The rocket in the moon in your eye, the rocket in the eye of the moon. That was like an actual movie. That was it is. So moving pictures took a little bit later, but they realized they could put, pictures next to a picture and next to a picture and then speed those up. The limelight is a term from back in those days. So when people in New York couldn't just hop on a Zeppelin or hop on a train.
What the hell is that thing?
Pilot house. This shows you like the diagrams of like what they were made. Revolving metal bag filled with helium gas under pressure propels lift. These things worked. Like
Looked like it was a train.
You could take a whole city of people with you, like a whole block, like a whole city block of people. More like a whole street.
Like 500 passengers at a time or something.
Basically, they said there was like everything you would have on like New York City on a street, like stores, all kinds of shit in there. They just take a whole block with them.
And it is thought that helium is the thing, right? Right?
Yes.
Well, they said the Hindenburg was hydrogen, wasn't it?
Yes. So actually.
But why didn't they use helium? Do they know about helium?
I was saying,
they did. They mixed it. I'm sorry. They mixed it. It went R33. Nice number. They mixed it with oxygen, and so somebody lit a cigarette apparently, and that's what started the fire on the Hindenburg. But another fun fact about the Hindenburg: it was 1939 won the Pulitzer Prize. And it was
here's a non-related fact, just so you know. 16 Alpha says, I put honey roasted peanuts and sunflower seeds in my sausage fried rice, just for fun.
Ooh, yum. That sounds delicious, actually.
Nice, 16.
Yeah, just had to mention that.
Worth a mention.
33. There's a 33 on there.
Yeah.
Empire State Building construction worker photos are staged. If you search Yandex, Empire State construction workers staged, there are articles.
Yeah, we learned about that in photography school, actually. But the Pulitzer Prize prior to the Hindenburg, a lot of the newspapers and journalism had etchings because they didn't have a way to print images until the Hindenburg crashed. And then it won the first Pulitzer Prize for a photograph. Also, if you want to go down a really fun rabbit hole, history of photography, look up Ouija. It's one of my favorites. Ouija is from like Ouija, W-E-E-G-E.
Like the Ouija board?
No, this O-U-I. What is the Ouija board?
Hey, what is that where the blimp's like attached to a tower? Is that like how they would park it?
Yeah.
Is that the thought?
Yeah, it looked like people were loading in the front of it.
I find it interesting, but I don't really know. But then I did hear one thing on a Dave Weiss interview where he does not bring it up all that much anymore. But a radium engine, radium is like an interesting element and everything. And that's number 88 on the periodic table, I think, or RA is the abbreviation for it. And apparently in a radium engine, the exhaust is helium. And now they kind of make it sound like radium is all bad, but was it such a thing that they used it, just a couple radium engines to produce all the helium for those airships? I don't know. I want to hear more talk on that. A radium engine. You never hear about it.
I don't know.
I looked into steam
I heard
engines.
that one.
Steam engines were crazy too, because steam engines just run on steam.
and then makes the air hot, and it'll go up.
You want a real good one, which
Yeah, I
like
hear you on that.
really super important, I think, is look into red mercury and find out how hard it is to get a hold of, and find out why it's hard to get a hold of, and then that'll lead you down another rabbit hole into.
I didn't even know that was real. I just know it from Star Trek.
No, it's there's a lot out there.
No, it's real.
It's real, and there's a lot out there
Did you
about it.
hear about this one? Randall Carlson. He released.
I know
he said some, yeah, he said it on Rogan, and then he said it on the other dude, the Navy SEAL guy, Ryan.
Yeah.
But it's an engine or a device that produces fuel. Actually, it produces cold air and hot air. That's the byproduct. They send air down a tube within a tube. So the inner tube has a vortex spinning one way, the outer tube has a vortex spinning the other way. They hit at the bottom, and there's some sort of heat exchange where it brings it to the plasma stage. It goes right to plasma. And one way they direct hot air coming out of it, which they use the heat to propel stuff, and the other side is cold air.
Yeah, it
was oxygen, 20% oxygen coming out of it, and they're like, that's what we breathe.
Yeah.
So this thing isn't making even pollutants. They use it for generators.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like an air conditioner.
Now, air conditioner removes heat.
Sucks the heat out.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, everyone thinks like they're blasting cold air into stuff when you refrigerate. No, it removes heat. Which I don't know if that's the same kind of tech we're talking about here, but like the red mercury thing.
It's totally different. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can grab the link. I'll post it in here. It was really interesting.
I think that they used mercury in the Antiquitech. On top of the roofs, like the spires and stuff. Like you see, like sometimes there's a ball.
Yeah.
I think they used to put mercury in the ball.
And you got varying degrees of electrostatic energy moving up. And what they're doing is capturing that energy that's already there, and they're either compounding it, making it more vital as it moves through the structure, and then storing it, then spreading it out. And there's documentation of this still going on in the world. Like I've seen at least one where
there's like this old video. It's like I've seen a few of them. It's like Russian.
Does red mercury just exist, or does it have to be manufactured?
I don't know enough about
manufactured.
Are there other colors too?
Yeah, the I heard that the regular mercury, not the red one, the one that looks silver, works even better.
I just bought a bag of purple mercury, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
The red one is what they use in the thermometers. That's how we all know it. Right?
I've seen a video of
that's actually just alcohol. That's alcohol. That's not mercury. And those thermometers.
But if you walk it back, like the history of mercury, what were we taught? They put mercury. They used to use mercury in hats, and it made you crazy. That's why they called. That's why they wanted to scare you from mercury, right? Well, there's a guy like. No, this is mercury. And there's a guy that just said, look, I'm holding mercury in my hand. I'm perfectly fine. That got squashed. But like they were basically trying to scare everyone away from mercury. Don't ever touch mercury. Never touch it. It will make you crazy. You'll get in. Now, I'm not saying that mercury isn't toxic or whatever. What I'm saying is there had something about
mercury is safe and effective.
I mean, inverted.
Everything here, everything on this show is safe and effective.
Paracelsus thought mercury was the key to living forever. He was an alchemist.
Yeah.
And he put mercury in all the medicines and all of the jibba jabbies, and everybody died.
That is the closest planet. Right to the sun, right in the solar model.
Interesting,
Mercury
right?
is the closest one, they say. Yeah.
Planet of
I think that's the planet of the water element in Chinese zodiac. So I think that's my planet, but I should look into it more.
Western zodiac, it is the planet of communication, which actually makes sense.
Give me a sec.
Water is communication. Flows.
I mean,
Sue.
a lot of the stuff that I was looking at with red mercury is that you know the triangle things that people have seen. There's a patent for it. That red mercury plays at least a key role in vectoring for these devices that can fly around and
TRB.
the TRB, is that what it's called? Yeah. And it's high level physics at that point, and I struggle to understand why, but it does have to do with been back to your vortex thing. They're using I think it's red mercury, but you can check into this for yourself, and it produces more energy than you put into it, which I think has a lot to do with the jet engine technology as well. I'm not saying I'm not a no fuel guy for jet planes. I'm not that. But like, you know, I think those engines on jet planes, they produce so much more thrust than has to be put into them. And they don't really talk about it that much, but you have to have potential energy to get them started. So like there is fuel that goes into those things. But I think what they do
when this thing Carlson was talking about, the only thing you have to do is periodically add water to it.
Yeah, and it's always been there. I mean, like, but what you know, when you can put a meter on something and nobody understands how it works, then you can charge them for it.
That's what they're at. That's what he said. He goes, they cannot figure out how it actually works and what it's doing at the at the molecular
I never
level.
would have guessed that too, Jerome. Jerome just gave the answer. I never would have guessed.
Okay.
He's a mortician, right?
Whoa, that's so cool.
So
that is cool.
Like, not to get too
certified baker's trainer.
Let me
know what
screen
that
share
is.
the mercury. I got the mercury.
I like that, Jerome.
So Dave Weiss told me this after that pool party that we had one day, and I like talked to tree people. He was like, "Hey Nicole, have you ever heard of Dicinian dye?" And I was like, "No, what the hell is that?" He's like, "Yeah, I mean, these glasses. I wonder if you brought them back from Mexico, but we bought them from Russia. And there's 2 plates of glass, and you put Dicinian dye in between it. Apparently, I saw a couple of articles that came out literally within the last couple of days of this technology because you can see into the other realm. So it was developed for photographic purposes. It helps with like brilliant photography, which is like war photography. And
I heard about that.
If you put Dicinian dye in between 2 plates of glass, you can see things that aren't there. You can see things that you don't see. So you can see your aura.
Ooh, that's great.
Apparently you can see demons. And so,
whoa.
So apparently the United States military has this tech, and I think something might have gotten leaked, but I feel like Dicinian dye is maybe mercury dyed red.
I got mercury. Can we
that whole story with the night vision. Originally, allegedly, they gave them red night vision instead of green, and the officers and the people that were using them in the field were like, "We see things. There's things out here that we can't see without these."
That's
demons and things,
right there,
and allegedly that's why they were like, you know what, we need to change it. We can't have them distracted by other things. And they just went to green, and that was it, and they never talked about it again, allegedly. So who knows?
Have you guys ever seen
back to what you said about the mercury? Maybe that's what they were using. I don't know.
The spinning mercury devices.
Yeah, play that.
No.
Put it on my screen. Put it on the screen.
What's it called?
You'll see.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Here we go. So they have
a couple
like
steps to do it, just so you know.
Oh yeah, because you don't have a computer either.
No, correct.
But yeah, it's a pain in the ass with StreamYard. Restream's a little easier. So they got these devices. It's like allegedly, I don't know, free energy or something, where they take a charge of a magnet and they stick it to the mercury somehow.
Interesting.
In electricity.
Well,
I don't know.
You can't have magnetism without electricity, or electricity without magnetism.
So I think it might be electricity and.
So they're always together.
Spinning mercury with magnet.
And that's kind of my theory. Oh, I'll give you my docket theory.
It's both.
On the Borealis, the Northern Lights.
What are we
that's a cup of mercury?
That's a cup of mercury, allegedly. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I believe them. I mean, but watch what happens.
He's spinning it, or the waves are doing it? Oh,
it's going to spin. It's not spinning yet. You'll see in a second.
Okay.
They're planting the charge.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
5, 4. It's
Oh,
one
wow.
side, it's gonna spin even more. Usually,
Wait, it doesn't stick to the copper? There's no drips or anything?
I guess not. It usually spins into a like. Look, there. It's
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your spin.
Well, what is that? That looks clear.
That's water.
Well, this is water here. But they're it's going through.
There
some-
you go. Around the magnet.
Right. So what you have is you have my understanding of it, and I'll give it my best what I've over the years gleaned from what this is. So like you need kinetic energy to push off of something to vector as a craft, to fly around per se, right? So they get this thing spun up enough that, in my understanding, and again, I want somebody else to come complete this because, like, I sort of once the flat Earth came up, I stopped going down that rabbit hole, and so the flat Earth just took over. But like, they basically they could spin that up enough that it starts to react to the environment around it. In other words, like if you've got an electrostatic charge, it goes up and it's a differential all the way up as you go. You can start to react and vector to it. And you're essentially able to vector. In other words, that's what we call flying, right? And you can manipulate your surroundings with a high enough speed of this. Again, somebody else follow up with me on this because I am nowhere near enough studied on it. But if you can affect the surroundings, you can vector. And that means fly. That means steer the flying car, right? And I got kind of like lost in the physics of it to the point where I was like, well, somebody smarter than me is going to get this stuff. And
so they're using the magnetism, right?
Yeah, they're just
because that's what he was talking about. That when the air hits, it creates a toroid effect, and where it funnels from the top and funnels from the bottom, they're spinning in two different directions. But when they hit, that's when that bang or energy, whatever, is created, and they produce heat and the heat and cold air. It's weird. Yeah. It was the weirdest thing. I was listening. I mean, I don't know why it's not everywhere. Well, because then it would be free.
Wait, where does mercury come from? Is it like?
That's what I asked before.
I mean, God,
I don't know.
I mean, it just came.
Oil comes from oil is dinosaur blood. Obviously, we all know that.
And when we hear thunder, that means God's bowling.
Yeah.
Rubber comes
from. And when it's raining, he's crying.
Yeah.
But where does mercury actually come from? Does anybody know?
That's what I asked before. Hang on.
From the planet Mercury.
It was always here. It's just one of the elements that's always here. It's just how.
Is there just a lake of it? I mean, that's a good question.
So it's mined. They don't have to make it.
I don't know.
That's what I asked earlier. Is it created or do we?
If it's an element, then doesn't the definition of any element mean that it has to be something that is created and generated?
It's got to be somewhere here on Earth.
Don't they use it to make mirrors? Isn't mercury used to make mirrors? Who makes mirrors? Somebody look up who makes mirrors. And figure out how the fuck
silver paint on the back of glass makes a mirror.
These are all good questions.
Somebody look that up. I mean, I'm
looking. First, I'm looking up how is mercury made.
Well, they used to call it quicksilver, and like because it was metal in liquid form.
I bet Jerome knows this.
I got the answer. This is the mainstream answer.
Jerome is saying mercury is mined.
Mercury is primarily extracted from its ore cinnabar, mercuric sulfide. By heating the ore to high temperatures, which vaporizes the mercury vapor is then cooled and condensed to collect the liquid metal.
So can it exist as a liquid metal without being affected by heat? That's my question.
Yes.
Here's a video on how they make it.
Does it naturally exist?
All right, we'll watch that in 1 second. I just want to, before I forget this, I want to talk about this quick.
It's a byproduct of burning coal.
I like it.
Okay. Now I have a theory on these northern lights because, like what we're just talking about with all this magnetism and stuff, all the shit that's in the air, right? Whatever these minute particles that they're releasing, I'm sure they're metals, forms of metals, and if they're bombarding the air with microwaves, Is that what is creating that? Why? I've never in my entire life, and not that I've seen or heard everything, but in 57 fucking years, I've always heard the Northern Lights are called the Northern Lights because you got to go way the fuck north to see them. You can't see them in New York.
Yeah.
And now you can see them here, and it's.
I think it's weird.
Yeah, I think it's
why the
highly
fuck is
suspicious. Yeah.
I mean, there
Why-
was
Yeah.
articles coming out about it saying like they were gonna spread like over time, like, and that's what we're seeing, I guess.
Of course, they have an explanation.
Yeah.
Some bullshit. Oh yeah, we knew this was coming. It was gonna happen all the time, all this time. Bullshit, motherfuckers.
Bullshit.
You know what? They need a cup of this.
Before we get down to jail, are you hungry?
Don't try to hold me and be like, psych.
They don't answer the question.
Yes, I'm hungry.
Then have a cup of shut the fuck up.
You don't shut the fuck.
Stingeman said mercury mirrors, also known as tin mercury amalgam mirrors, were made by applying a layer of tin foil to a glass plate and then covering it with liquid mercury.
When did they do that? In the
That's some
30s?
good intel, Singe.
Doesn't that create a reaction because it reacts with aluminum?
My question was does mercury exist in its liquid form naturally? Like, would you just like drain it off the side of a mountain or something? It sounds like you have to affect it, but then
You tap the mercury tree and it just comes running out. What up, Derek?
It's a byproduct of
Come over to Zulu's channel, everyone. We're on Zulu's channel.
Hey, Valley.
Because of industrial pollution. 1/3 of it is emitted by natural processes as volcanic eruptions and undersea vents. So there must be some sort of like chemical reaction that happens under the water that creates mercury. But then does the mercury come like floating up in little bubbles? Like, how do you harvest mercury?
well, also like if you have mercury in a glass, like there was it heated up before it went in the glass, or did you just go in there in its natural state? That's really the question for me. It's like, can you only use it at a certain temperature, or what the fuck, man?
Why is there red and silver? Like, is there two different kinds? Do they come from different places? Oh, what's the difference?
I think it's.
You said it's magnetic. Does it lose its magnetism when it's heated, like iron does? Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
No,
Terminator 2,
no,
man.
hold on,
Terminator
no.
2.
Wait, no. Okay.
Wasn't like a mercury guy, Terminator 2, right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
No, hold on. In photography, in film, there's a layer of silver nitrate and there's a layer of mercury. Light hits the silver nitrate, it burns the mercury, and then the opposite is sort of diluted off of it when you're in the development stage, depending on if you're developing a print or film. So mercury and mercury vapor is the reason why, like, somebody is standing in the limelight, like, mercury vapor has like a green hue. So when we were doing picture shows way back in like the Victorian era, and people went to see like what it looked like in San Francisco, there was the train coming right at the people, like scared the shit. It was like the first war of the world. It scared the shit out of a whole bunch of people. Everybody was like, oh, I'm never going to the theater again. But the announcer who announced it for all the people, when they said they're in the limelight, it was because mercury vapor casts a hue. Mercury is also incredibly flammable, and that's why like Boston, Detroit, LA, Chicago had like all of their fires started in a photography studio. So it's mixing those two chemicals together to create something. It's kind of
What would it
wild.
look like if it burns? Would it be like gas where the whole thing engulfs, or would it like light the surface of it? You know, I wonder.
I don't
didn't
know.
It's flammable.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about
the
the whole
reaction between two things?
Well, you
is
have to
flammable.
have pyrolysis. It has to be turning from either from a solid to a vapor to gas. It's in that stage when it burns.
I
The
just
actual
imagine
item
that
doesn't
vortex
burn.
thing Boston was showing. Then if you light that on fire, that'd look pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, I'd
Oh,
love to.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like we learned that because they always taught you needed three things for fire. You needed heat, fuel, and oxygen. But you need fourth stage, which is the pyrolysis, where it turns to the gas and then it actually ignites. So the European Fire Service, they figured out years ago that they can affect fire because if you take out one of those 4 parts of it, you don't have fire. So they created these little chemical grenades, and you can toss them into a burning room, and 99% of the time it's not going to put the fire out, but it will knock it down so that it takes time to restart, and that gives firefighters a chance to get in and put shit out.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah, crazy. They're way ahead of us. Here in America, it's you put the water on the red stuff, and that's it. That's all we know. But that fucks us with EV cars because you can't put water on them. You're fucking creating more fire. They're just so fucking shitty. I hate smug Tesla owner motherfuckers. God, I hate them. They're
I agree.
disgusting.
Mercury.
Hey, did you hear Mark Sargent might be getting a Tesla?
I will disown that fucker.
No, did you hear him though? He might
No,
actually get a Tesla given to him, where he said, "Yeah, I'll take it." But
Well, if somebody gave me a free
I'd take
Tesla,
it.
I'd drive it, but
I would take it.
Yeah.
All day.
I'm never gonna buy one. Never go out of my way to get one.
I mean, I think
figured he'd mention if he got it. But I
would
don't think he got it.
would he do it just as like a fuck you to Elon, just because like Elon knows that Mark has a beef with him? You think he would just do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would, and then I'd make Tesla videos every day about how he sucks and Elon's a piece of shit, and why not?
Yeah.
Why not? They're fucked up. They're a fucked up company. These people who buy them are fucked up. I don't understand how you can commit to a car company like that.
That new
There's no
truck
privacy. That car listens to you and records video of you all the time, all the fucking time. Like when it's at the dealer, they play loud music because they don't want the customer cars hearing them talking. Literally, and that's not even a lie. That's the guys directly from the parts room telling me this shit. They're like, "Oh yeah, these cars suck."
Okay, check this out. I want to show you something here. This is one of the most popular ones, and I'm not saying this could be complete utter bullshit, but like this is one of the ones that got me interested in Red Mercury initially, and then take it with a grain of salt. This is let's see if they're calling it the reason for the Cold War. Just don't believe the title. Just watch the content and see what you guys think. Is that popping up? I think,
hold on.
Yeah, that's what
Jerome. That is pretty interesting
the
too.
cyber.
Oh, that was Boston's thing.
That's
what do
mine,
they
but
have?
it's still on topic though. That's the new Tesla that I was like, whoa, look at that. I wouldn't want to drive it, but it looks crazy.
It looks cool. It'd be badass with a LS7 in it, fucking supercharged. But yeah, it's ridiculous.
I've seen a few driving around.
It's so poorly made, and it's just stupid. These guys think, oh, it's a truck. I could do stuff with it, dude. It's fucking electric piece of shit. They're good for like if you only use them on your Disney property, like the entire, you have 100 square miles of your park, and that's all you use is the electric cars. I get it. Okay, it's cool.
Like me, the only place I'd like to see curves is on women in cars, and there's no curves on it.
I have no curves.
I don't mind the fighter jet thing anymore. Like I used to hate it. Some cars look too plasticky, like they're just too pieced together, like the Civic. Yeah. It's atrocious. Atrocious. Atrocious.
Let me know what you guys think about this.
Red Mercury.
I've never seen this one.
Garlic.
Oh yeah, I've seen something like this.
Yeah, I mean it's
garlic makes it go away, right? And what was it?
Yeah, and then also Red Mercury doesn't show up in mirrors like a regular mirror. It like completely like cancels itself out.
Does it?
How come
is it
you
true
can't
though?
see it in a reflection?
Oh dang!
That'd be
is
tough.
It real though?
I'd like. Again,
we gotta try it ourselves. I don't have them. I don't have Red Mercury.
Red Mercury reflective?
Yeah,
that was bizarre.
That is
No,
bizarre.
it's red.
Yeah,
and you can't see it in a mirror.
Can't see it in a mirror.
It
Well, if I
Well,
had
it looked like
I had
green
a
in the
Mercury, If I had a mercury
Why?
thermometer and I held it up, it
Some
would.
light is not reflected back properly.
I have no idea.
Yes, because
No
it's
idea.
not an additive color wheel, it's a subtractive color wheel. So red, so you know how you have in a printer, you have CMY. The other side of CMY is RGB. So red filters out pretty much like this is
Also,
a longer
Jerome is saying
explanation for that,
mercury
but-
is the only metal that is naturally liquid and can draw electromagnetism from the air. I mean, I'd like to find out if that's true. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
I
some.
like that when you typed it.
Can I
Jerome.
buy red mercury on Amazon?
No,
I
you,
think
you
so.
can't.
You can't
is
buy
it
it on
controlled
Amazon.
substance, maybe.
No,
Somebody
you
want to find
can't-
that out?
You can't
You gotta
buy it
go
on
black market.
but I think you can get it like on the black market, probably on the dark web. Mercury also reflects to light, and it creates that's the main ingredient in a photograph. Like there has to be a layer of mercury, like a glass plate with mercury, and then like silver nitrate on top of it. Then in a dark room, when you're developing that negative, there's 3 different baths. In the last bath, there's like the stop, the fix, and some other. Why am I-
You can buy red mercury on Amazon.
Really?
Red mercury, yeah, but
That'd be the
they're
fake
just
stuff, though.
they're just glass tea light holders.
Oh,
Votive candles.
yeah, they're
Pure
gonna
liquid
be.
red mercury, black pure liquid. Somebody on LinkedIn. What?
But in photography, like you
ResearchGate, Wikipedia.
still like if I took a photo, like the first photo by that Nappies guy that I mentioned, it has to be kept in complete darkness because it doesn't have any fix on top of it. It doesn't stop the mercury from continuing to develop. So if you don't have like a fixed bath to stop the mercury from, or a stop bath to stop the mercury, and then you have to fix it. I don't understand who invented photography, but it literally is the most important fucking invention of our entire lives.
Minimum
break it
order
down
of
on
red
Sombrero or
mercury is
something.
10
I'd like to know.
grams.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally do that, but I'll do it after we get back from Thanksgiving because I have all of my old notebooks from school and stuff.
For sure.
Also,
for sure.
speaking of that, in one of my classes, my lighting designer, I'm still friends with the professor today. He's fucking hilarious. He literally were sitting in class and it turned into a debate in class because he was like, and that's how they faked the moon landing. And we were all like,
yes.
oh. And I was like, no shit. I was like, my mom never believed the moon landing, but it's just really funny because in photography school, we learned all those tricks and like smoke and mirrors and everything. And when you're on the other side of a camera, you can see them, but most people are too gullible to actually know how to use lighting to manipulate things. Like a camera with tilts and bellows, like I could point that camera directly at a mirror and I could tilt the bellows just in a certain way and the camera would be invisible just because you can bend the light.
So they basically use the same camera tricks that they taught you in college. They're basically using college level stuff against us.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yes. Actually, I would say even more elementary.
Hey, yo, Zulu.
Yo.
You got me full time for trivia. I'm going to be staying at a hotel, and I'm even doing a bonus something that I may talk about on trivia. But I got to roll.
Okay.
I'm going to dinner.
All righty. Peace
Cool
out.
hanging
And,
out, Tony.
and you can absolutely buy red mercury.
Okay.
They ship it out of China.
I would
10
love an
grams
update
apiece.
on that. And Zulu, I just wanted to leave on. If no one else has bought a Zulu B.S.T shirt, maybe give a little plug. And you talked about maybe purple shirts. I just say, let's talk about
I
that.
didn't even know we had B.S.T shirts.
I have purple.
Thank you.
I have purple and black.
Yeah. They're badass. I made
Who
me
has
and
them? You do?
NDB and then a couple others.
Yeah, I
The only
made
ones that have them.
them.
I gave
Silkscreen?
my hoodie back to NDB.
Shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I'm thinking you shouldn't have done that.
But I want a purple one. I want a baby pink one. I want a baby BST tee. A baby tee.
If you announce the purple ones, I'll get a purple one too, Zulu. Just let me know.
I have purple T-shirts, not. I don't have a double XL. I have to buy
you have
you.
to go buy mine.
How do
I have to
people
buy
get
you
them?
one.
So
How do people get them? How do people get them?
Email me, and I will
Lowry wants a
send it to you. You can Venmo me or PayPal me.
All right, sounds good. Hey, Zulu, peace out. Boston
Peace
Ray,
out.
peace out. Nico, see you later.
Tony.
Love you, Tony.
Tony says bye. Legend.
Yeah, email me there, and I'll give you my PayPal or Venmo, and I'll make the shirt and send it to you.
I'm just gonna make a T-shirt with the QR code to my Venmo so that people can give me money because
the,
that
what do
would
you
be
call it? The phone holders are $20, keep change $20, and the shirts are $25 because it costs more to ship.
Yeah. Yeah, the shipping does run a lot like nowadays.
Yeah, it's like 2 phone holders cost me $10 to ship.
Some days it seems like it's more too. Some they like really charge you up, and sometimes it's like, oh, that's cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
You have to do media mail.
Media mail. How do you
Media
do
mail.
it?
So media mail is like if you're sending
Oops.
stuff that's heavy,
Rookie mistake. Hate to see it.
PR stuff like books or booklets, stuff that's like super heavy. You can choose
Mhm.
media mail, and it gives you a little bit of a discount. But the USPS actually.
Wow. They're not bad for like big stuff. They have those like bulk rate boxes and shit.
Yeah.
So they really just
Uh,
charge you up on stupid small stuff that they can get away with.
Yeah.
The big stuff they're like, yeah, we'll just let it through.
Yeah, we found it was cheaper to package 2 phone holders, and we bought the envelopes, padded envelopes. It was cheaper to pack them in that by like almost $2 than to use their standard envelope.
I
from
usually send it.
USPS.
I usually send it
But-
flat rate. Flat rate.
Yeah. But USPS, like I said, for the big stuff that's like heavy or it has a lot of weight, I use the bulk flat rate they got. You know, I think it's $11 for the envelope, and I don't remember the boxes. It's 2 different size boxes.
It's like $7.95 for one box, and then it's like goes up to like $15.95 for the next size. And you can pack as much as you want, like weight wise, for the flat rate ones. But if you're shipping small stuff, it makes more sense for you to package it yourself. And even if you just got bubble wrap and like craft paper and did
I
it old,
bought 500 envelopes for $50.
or from like
Padded from
like
China or whoever, Amazon.
fucking Amazon.
Amazon's everything now. I get Amazon. For
I
everything.
hate those motherfuckers too, like Walmart. But what am I supposed to do? You know, how do I
Me
beat
too.
that system? Like I fuck you in leather, but my boots are leather, my belt's leather, my jacket's leather. Like I don't know what to tell you, man. It sucks.
No, nowadays you can't beat them. I mean, they're everywhere. They
Mhm.
they deliver it right to your door.
And
Everything.
for far less than it would cost me to get in my truck and drive somewhere and pick it up.
Here's another one. If you want to put it up, Zulu. Let's see what this one looks like.
You're still on Red Mercury. We've moved on.
Have?
Oh,
yeah.
Red what? What's he
Red
talking about?
Mercury.
I'll
Red
talk
what?
about Mercury all day.
It looks like blood.
So that's weird, huh? It's kind of weird, right? It's like
So it doesn't reflect on there either.
No, it's
know.
invisible.
It's invisible.
I've seen this before. but I
No,
don't
there's
know if
something
I
in
don't
his
believe
hand.
it.
It's green.
No, the red is invisible.
The red is invisible, not the
Right. So it's right. Okay.
So it filters out color somehow. Like I don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it.
The mirror is not
It's witchcraft.
reflecting
It's
something.
witchcraft. 100% witchcraft.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not reflecting something.
It's actually like a really good way to say it. It's like
Or
Frequency.
actually, it's deflecting it. Then it's absorbing it. It would have to be absorbing it.
Right.
Because-
It's not reflecting it. It's absorbing a certain frequency.
Because red. I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit because
who was that guy that was little Judy Wood? The Hutchinson effect. Yeah. See this. This is like
the one where they stab.
Yeah, the Hutchison effect. I don't know that shit look. I can't stand when people put out shitty fucking video. Even if it's real, why do you make a shitty piece of shit video that can't show what you're actually doing?
You would think
What's
they
the
would make
point?
something
It looks fake.
like a high resolution video of it.
Fake it till you make it.
Or at least stand the fuck back and get a whole scene and show it instead of 2 inches away from the thing that moved an inch. You know, it's like, what the fuck are you showing me?
But Boston,
hate
yeah,
that.
you look up Mercury. I think you'd like Mercury. Look up Mercury in photography. I like. It's a fun rabbit hole to go down, and like the invention of photography and how it came to be today. It's really, really fascinating.
Right.
Mercury plays a huge role in it. Okay, bye.
No, you can
magic sheets that make things invisible.
You can stay. Put your headphones on and get on here. There was a couple of things. By the way, what the fuck is NDB at? Is he just on the road?
He's in an airplane right now.
He's in an airplane.
No, they drove 3 hours in the rain to the airplane.
That was yesterday, and he's flying today.
Okay. All right. So he's on his way to Denver.
I don't know where NDB is. I don't have.
No, he's going home, Kentucky.
Oh, he's going back.
Oh, he's going home.
I think he stops in Denver. I think you might be right.
Yeah, I saw something in the chat about him stopping.
He has a layover in Denver at the Denver fucking Psycho Airport.
Oh,
that place is crazy.
Place,
dude.
Yeah, that was a creepy ass one. We went up to the cops. The cops told us we couldn't go by. We already got up to the horse and took pictures of it, but they were like, "You can't be here. You got to go." I'm like, "Okay, cool."
That place is creepy, dude. It's creepy. That's almost
weird shit in there. Like totally. How do you fucking explain away all the demonic, satanic things that they put in that airport?
You can't. And like everybody calls the they call it the demon horse out in Denver. And we have friends that are like, well, Sarah and
Lucifer, because they say it allegedly killed its artist. The guy who made it allegedly fell over on top of him and killed him.
Yeah, and then like we had Sarah and Griff that lived out there, and they were talking about a bunch of people that we knew that were up there talking about. They're like, yeah, our airport is creepy as fuck. And I went through it. I've been through it several times, and the whole way that you're run through the airport, it's like you're run through it like cattle. It's like you feel like literal cattle running through it, and they set it up appropriately that way, for their humiliation ritual.
I was in line with Mishka, and she was sweating her balls off because she had weed on her. And this guy with the dog kept walking by. That's so funny. But they don't give a shit. They didn't give a shit about it. We don't give a fuck about weed.
Didn't they do a video?
Speak of the fucking devil.
Docket. I saw this earlier.
Are you shush?
Up,
NDB.
Number one fan.
He's not going to talk to.
Oh, he's doing the airplane thing. Okie doke. We'll give him a minute of some solo full screen. See what he's up to.
Hey, NDB, what's up? I'm back.
He's not speaking. He's on his airplane.
What? Where's he going?
He's flying back towards Kentucky. Are you at Denver yet? Not if you've been to Denver.
Are you on that
Elon layover?
Elon spacecraft?
On your way to Kentucky, stop by here.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know where he is.
Dude, is he before they take off though? It's so annoying. You're sitting there and they're like, "Oh, here's a blue floating device in case we crash into the ocean." They're like, "Here you go. This is what you do."
Yeah.
Like,
you could sniff asses until you die.
It's like if this plane crashes and I land in the ocean, I hope I don't make it to the ocean. You know what I mean?
Right.
I want it to just be instantaneous. Just see you later.
Well, I think that's bullshit, NDB, that you can't talk because it's like, what, dude? If you're on an airplane with your friend, you can't talk to your friend. It's such horseshit.
I don't know if that's.
I hate these fucking people. Too bad you can't throw punch them all.
I don't understand why airplanes don't have parachutes.
Because you can't jump out of a plane going 500 miles an hour.
No, the plane has a parachute.
The plane itself.
Oh, they've been trying different things like that.
No, they just want to kill people. I mean, my aunt and uncle died in a plane crash. And yeah, plane crashes are terrible and terrifying. And another friend of ours, her family was on 370.
Really?
Oh, yeah, the one that disappeared?
Yeah, Aaron's family was on that.
Yeah.
I flew on so many planes in 2023 because I went all over the country, and I flew like I was on so many different ones, dude. It's like it's normal for me now. It's like taking a train or a bus.
Well, or you could. I mean, we have a new.
I don't like flying.
What's that thing?
Yeah,
I'll
well,
do
Mono
it, but
Spirit
I'll do
Air.
it, but I don't
I
like
like
it.
it.
I fly Spirit when you can drive.
Yeah.
That's our new
I
saying.
definitely, I definitely will not fly on those total budget fucking ones.
I have a feeling I'm going to be driving a lot soon because
Or jet-
No fucking way.
I haven't had my driver's license in 20 years.
Wow. That's weird. Well, you lived in Boston, so maybe
As long
New
as you
York
don't get
City
pulled
and
over.
shit like that.
Hey,
But you
Boston.
don't drive if you don't have a car and you live in a city.
Hey, Boston.
I
I
didn't
went
need one. It
to
was
school in
suspended.
Boston.
Yeah.
What's up? You went to school
I
in
went to
Boston?
school in Boston.
What school?
New England School of Photography. It was like right under the shitgo sign in Fenway.
You're not even from Boston.
I'm not.
When was this? How long were you there?
It was 2002. I was there from 2002 to 2005.
Oh, so yeah, that's cool. So
I lived in
got
Coolidge
to-
Corner, like
Mhm.
a block away from Coolidge Corner Theater.
Yeah,
On
I
Be-
know where that is. In Newton, like near Newton. Is that Newton? No, it's no. Yeah, it's near Newton.
You guys want to see something cool? All right, let me.
Today's show is also sponsored in part by Flat Earth Farms, FEF.
Coolidge Corner, Brighton.
What's all that ruckus?
NDB.
Oh, he's landing.
Oh, he's got sound.
Yeah, my headphones finally fucking started working.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
How
it's
was the
working.
flight?
We can hear him.
Where are you?
Denver.
Did you get to Denver?
Denver.
Oh, you just landed? You landed?
Yeah.
Do you how many
Yeah.
flavor?
So you have earbuds in?
Yeah, I do now.
Oh, okay.
The dude, in front of
Dude, how
looks
can
like
you
he's
sit
in a
behind that
ghost.
asshole? No.
Ask him where's Casper. Ask him where's Casper.
Where's Casper, man? He can hear you. He can hear you, Ray.
Tell him he
that's
looks
so
like
funny.
he's seen a ghost.
Holy shit. Too funny. What all right, here I got a stupid question. I just want to know. What kind of plane are you on? What is that? What kind of plane is that? Is that a 737?
Pull out your little manual in the front pocket in front of you.
It's probably visible as soon as he looks forward. It's probably visible.
Yeah.
Because it's like I know the 737s. It says it everywhere on the plane. It's like, okay, we get it. It's a 737. I was just curious because the what you call it, the what's going on here? Oh,
I want him to go to the bar and like hang out with us at the bar because I know he has at least a little bit of a layover. I was going to show this real fast just because this is fun.
I want to. All right, I have.
what is this? Universal Studios.
Mm-hmm. I know where the
How did
sound.
I know?
I know where the
How
sound.
did I know? Wow, that's so fucking crazy. I like the plane. The prop plane was cool. Superman?
Yeah. Look at that. Just keeps on going.
They didn't even have an actual picture of the fucking Earth. Well, now they had an alleged photo by the 90s.
Spinny water ball. Hi, Spinny water ball.
Those D's are hungry, he says. You gotta go get some chow chow. how long is your layover? You got enough time to sit down, or you got to just grab something and go?
Dude, I always make sure I eat something. Like, make sure you get something, dude. Even if you only have 2 minutes, grab something, dude, before you get on that next one.
Yeah,
4:44.
absolutely.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
I just sent you a text message.
Oh yeah. What?
Can you play this
Oh yeah. Hold on a second.
Oh, hold on, wait.
in chat, which I thought was really funny? And he was like, "Yo,
Oh, do you guys
the
have,
Earth is flat."
have you guys ever seen my?
Wait, where's NDB? What happened to NDB?
He'll be back. He's just
He'll be back.
deplaning.
Have you guys ever seen my favorite thing to do in New York City? I totally have to show this to you guys because I just think it's important because I'm going to tell you the methodology in what this is, right? Okay, so I'm going to show this. It's not very. It takes like 9 seconds to show it to you. But here's the beauty of this approach. In New York, you can say something while you're on the train. You can walk off and not take any sort of blowback from it.
It's like gray training. It's like gray
and then it leaves everybody inside the train car thinking about what you said, and you can walk off with the train.
I do that all the time.
Closing.
I hate white people, and I walked away.
Yeah, it's just like for me, it's one of my favorite things. Every now and then it's like I just get in the mood and I do it. But this is like 9 seconds. It won't take very long. And
stuck on the fucking plane. Nobody's deplaning.
You're complaining. Are you complaining about deplaning, NDB?
He's complaining about deplaning.
Stuff. I put something in your thing there, Zulu. Let's see. I mean, this is like every time I get to do it, I get a big smile on my face. Nicole has a good laugh.
It cracks me up. It's really funny.
Yeah. You just have to add it, Zulu.
I know. I'll get to it. Oops, I almost hit end. There we go. I was trying to type that out.
NDB, next time bring
fucking pissed.
bottles of liquor with you because you can get them through security. What's up, Nathan?
Hi, Nathan.
A steak sub or pizza.
So, like Nicole and I we would plan it all the way back from the beach. We'd be on the train back from the beach. We're like, look, I need you to film this. Need you to film this. Need you to do, and like we'd get it we've done it 4 times so far.
We don't even plan it. He's like, okay, are you ready? Are you filming?
Yeah, film it.
And I'm like, I know exactly what you're going to do.
It's so weird. Tell me the Earth is not a globe.
It's not. It's flat. How does he not know?
That's it.
There's several of them, but follow I Am the Reckoner on TikTok. And
we just like basically like you can just plant seeds and then walk out the door and the door shuts. So there's no blowback. And you just cruise on up the stairs and you've just indoctrinated, or not indoctrinated, that's not the right word. You've just spread the word on a whole train car full of people who are like, what just happened?
Yeah.
What did that person just say? The earth is flat and they just walk out this train car? That's some bullshit. Well, guess what? They can all do bullshit amongst themselves while we walk up with no blowback and go up to the street and then just get the fuck out of there.
I usually wave.
It's like it's sort of an not a gaslighting sort of situation, but
it's not gaslighting. It's gray rocking.
It's a
gray rocking Glober argumentation, utilizing the public mass transit system.
Yeah, and like I did another one like a couple years ago where I think it was down at I don't remember what station it was, but it was like I was like, you're being lied to right as the door's shutting. And I put my head in there. I was like, you're being lied to, and the door shuts, and then we just walk off. It's like the most fun, like if you're gonna do that thing where you flat smack people or do whatever, utilize those mechanisms and like utilize a place where you don't have to suffer the low energy blowback from all the globe trolls and like idiots, and you can just walk away and you don't take any negative energy on it. That's my favorite way to flat smack. I'm just saying, like, I'm not really a flat smacker by by that degree, but it's like if you can figure out how to do that and get out of it before some troll comes back at you, you've won like times 20.
Are you talking about flat smacking in public, right? Like
yeah.
I got first hand.
Transportation
I
to our
got
advantage.
first-hand experience with when I went with the Dose of Reality tour with Christian, and Brian Stavely, and we all went out, and we were out, and Brian was like Mandela affecting people everywhere, like in real life, like people. It's not just like it's how he really is in real life. He really goes up to people, like random people at the bar, and he gets them. But there is kind of like a right
That
and wrong
Mandela
way
shit
to
is
go
real.
about flat smacking
It's
people.
fucking
because
real.
It's better
real.
to like put things almost in a form of a question, like where like they think about it themselves.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Instead of giving them the answer, like this is the way it is. Like
Right. Like what
it's more or less
what
like,
does so and so say? Not saying does he say this or this. You're just asking what does he say?
Austin, I think you're talking about the Socratic method.
It's apologetics.
No, that's not apologetics.
Yes, it is.
It's Socratic. The Socratic method
I'm
is.
sorry, but you're both wrong. Is that apologetics?
What do you think? Yeah, well, isn't Socratic? The Socratic method is really presenting a question and then letting them figure it out, right? Is that's what I
letting
did?
them figure it out. Is that what it's called?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Socratic method.
I didn't know there was a name for it.
Did that come from like Socrates or something?
No. Apologetics is a completely different thing, but
Not really. It's presenting it and like getting you to question it for yourself, so when you question it for yourself, it kind of uses
like the Jews. So what do you think you should
either
do?
more questions, so you're more answers, or
slippery slope. That one.
It's a slippery slope, but it also creates this really great platform for being.
I mean, apologetics is not. I don't know.
It's basically how to argue nicely.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Apologetics is. That's a slippery slope. Like I don't fuck around with that shit.
I never heard of it.
It's multifaceted in definition. That's what makes it tricky. Whereas the Socratic method is just like you present a question, let them simmer on it and walk away. Let them deal with it. In other words, it's like you ask a question. It's like, I wonder why I can zoom in on a ship that I perceive to have disappeared behind the curve.
It went over the horizon, right?
Zoom it back in, and then you walk away. You just let them simmer in it, and that's my version of flat smacking, because like nobody likes to be preached to. Honestly, like I don't do
that. Not at all.
It's like it's better to just like I don't know, check this out, and then walk the fuck away, because you know what. Their programming is going to come back at you and they're going to want to attack you, and they're going to draw you down into some low vibration Jerry Springer shit. You don't do that. Just walk the fuck away and be like, this is interesting. What do you think about this? And then just turn your back and fucking scat, it's just like, get the fuck out of there. And yeah.
No, go ahead. Finish what you said.
I was just like, at that point in time, it's like, you've left that dimension of thinking in their head, and they have to simmer in it. They have to sit there and marinate in something that they don't even get to be reactionary or response to. Because the natural, especially like folks that are younger than us and like into different generations, they're very reactionary. They just want to come blah, 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 because their programming is just kicking in. Blah, 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 blah. But if you leave them simmering in their own, some of them don't call it a toilet of shit. They have to sit there and fucking deal with it. Whereas you, like, that's why I use the subway one. I get out that subway, that door shuts. Nicole and I have a good laugh going up the stairs, and we don't have to take that low vibration energy that the whole damn subway car has to fucking deal with as they go to their next stop. And everyone's like, well, that's bullshit. I want to come at you. No, we don't have to deal with it. You guys have to fucking swim in it for yourselves. Get ready. That's it.
Subscrotal.
Really, by your method, you're kind of combining the
picking up on the vibrations.
What?
Picking up on the vibrations of
Picking up
energy.
vibrations.
Right? Like you were saying, like I do that too. Yeah, can you guys hear me? So picking up the vibrations of energy, like
Well,
You know how like you said like you could feel the whole negative vibration of the whole train car, right? Like I can feel that too.
No,
right?
Captain. I was
And I
just
almost
going to be
feel like
late.
it's another sense. Like it's a new sense that you pick up on. Like we've always had, but they kind of keep it suppressed. Like but like we can feel other people's emotions, we can feel other people's energies, negative, positive, good, bad, funny, sad, all that.
Yeah, and it brings you down, Boston. It brings you down if you engage, and then they come back at you with their pre-programmed response. Then you absorb that energy, and you're like, "How can I get the point across and then escape the counterattack, which is the programming?" And that's the whole subway thing for me. That's the best flat smack that I can ever do because I leave an entire train car dealing with it to the next stop. They have nobody to attack because the people that just threw that out walked out the door slammed. We're having a good laugh going upstairs, and everyone else is like, I can't get mad at anybody. Like, who am I supposed to? I can't get mad at anybody. And then they start talking amongst each other, and they're like,
Ooh, imagine how many arguments we started.
"Oh my God, we might have broken up some couples."
That's not
They're
negative.
so miserable
Alpha
in the city.
16,
Why are they
that's
so
just
miserable
reality.
in the city?
I don't know,
Everything
man.
is fucking
I know what you're
shit.
talking about, though.
I mean, it's like, but the whole thing is like, it's not an attack on them. It's just planting a seed and then not taking the negative energy blowback. And like, if you want to
Wow,
flat smack,
kids in the hall.
I'm not a flat smacker. I'm not a flat smacker, but like, if you want to flat smack appropriately, plant the seed and run the fuck away. Save your vibrational energy inside of yourself. Let them simmer in it. They'll argue with each other fucking for 100 years, but guess what? You don't have to be involved in it.
I got so many different reactions though, flat smacking, like out in public at bars and like performing. So it's good when you can do it in the form of a song because like they listen to the music, they're not sure what it's about. When they figure out what it's about, they come up and they ask you about it, you know?
Yes. Yeah. And again, like nobody wants to be preached to. Like, and I don't want to be preached to. I don't. Oh, like scrotal zero says crop dusting. That's actually a really good metaphor.
Yeah,
like
I like
you
that.
fart and then you walk away, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is that smell?"
I mean, I
but
feel
you
like
don't
you're
have to
doing
take
more of like a
claim for
Dutch
it.
oven in the empty.
I mean, that shit is like
once they hear it, they can't unhear it. They have to hear it.
That's some
But
good
then
shit. That's some good shit.
I had these. All right, so we went into this one bar, right, in the South, like, and these dudes were like really Southern, and they were like from Alabama or something. The ones that own the bar, and they're like, one of the dudes was like, no soliciting, like no soliciting,
Fucking
right?
rednecks.
We were giving out like the Bible proofs of the pamphlet, and then another one we got them from the Kakalaki crew and Mojo Shop and shit.
Yeah.
And we were in South Carolina, we were in North Carolina, we were all over the place, and then we ended up in Florida, and we went to this one, and the guys are like, no soliciting, and I was like, well, we're not asking for money or anything, we're not, and he's like, no soliciting, and he said it again, like, and then but there was two of them, right? So the other owner was like, after like a few minutes went by, he was like, let me see those pamphlets. I want to look at it. And then he was asking us questions about it.
Yeah,
he was into it. The other guy was like completely against it. And he was like, he thought we were like a church group or something, you know?
Yeah, and you know what, Boston? That's like one of the things like when my family brought up, they were
All
like,
right.
fucking telling me.
Quiet. NDV's back. Let him talk.
Okay, I got you.
Sorry, not trying to be rude.
Quiet.
Well, you know me. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck you. Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set.
Yep. Hey, man, you're my partner. I got to shut him the fuck down. Go ahead.
Doesn't bother me.
I finally figured out which gate I'm going to. It's gate B16.
B16. Bingo. I got bingo. Bingo.
We got bingo.
Are you gonna show us some of that fucking shit ass airport footage?
We able to get some chow?
Are those
Not yet. I'm looking for. I'm
That's like
getting closer to my gate,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna find something.
Gotcha. Did you see any demonic stuff around? That's a crazy ass airport.
I did the first time when I come out of here. I got a video of that NASA fucking dude that's allegedly walked on the moon.
Nice. Did you see the plaque in the middle that dedicates the airport in '94 by the Airport Commission, and there's no such commission.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's there. And then there's another, I think it's more in, I think it's on the lower level by bathrooms. It's like that giant painting that has
the
a like,
mural with the soldiers and the
mural.
dead babies. What the
Yes.
fuck is that? I saw that. I was like,
Weirdest shit
that is
ever.
real. I thought it was bullshit, and I saw it and was like, wow, that is a real fucking thing. Why would anyone put that up where families and children are walking through and like that's totally
What?
negative.
Especially at an airport where people
Right
are like,
there's
a little uneasy
B16.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm going right here to get something to eat.
They want to
Fucking
hide
ridiculous.
things in
They're like,
plain
let's just
Crazy
sight.
to
make
me. Oh, so you got
let's
chow
make
right
the
there?
airport look like a haunted house.
Yeah, right there. Right
Good
there's my
deal.
gate.
Good deal. Good deal.
So
Very
hopefully I
good.
can get
Very
some.
good.
Are you
Hopefully
too
I can
far
get
away?
some
Is it
shit right
5
here.
o'clock? It's 5
Are you,
o'clock now for you?
Left some something.
are you too
What
Maybe.
far
time
away
you?
from the
Oh,
horse?
go
The
ahead.
horse with the
It's
glowing red
It's 5
eyes?
o'clock. It's 5 o'clock here.
The horse. I don't know where he's at if he can see it from there.
There's a sculpture of the horse with the glowing red eyes, and there's Omen with it too.
Yeah,
The
it's
sculptor was
Lucifer.
killed. No, the
The
sculptor
horse.
that made it was killed
Yes.
by the horse.
Yes, we said that. Lucifer. It fell over
Lucifer.
on him allegedly.
Oh, I didn't.
You
Yeah.
killed him.
Yeah, it fell
Yep.
over on him.
Yeah, we went up to it. Me and
How
Carlos
you doing,
went
man?
up to it, and then the
All
cops
right.
told us we had to leave. That we couldn't be by it. We were like, we're just taking pictures. They're like, no, you gotta go.
Cops.
Weirdo, right?
next time.
You got a vodka Red Bull, do you?
Yep. Can I see your ID, please? You have a preference on vodka?
You need my ID for real?
Watch this.
Tell him
So
thank you,
expensive.
NDB. Say thank
Tito's.
you. Say
It's
thank
gonna be
you.
like $20.
Yeah, hell yeah. Make it double.
You want it for yours or no?
Yeah, it'll probably be to go.
The first, no, the first one should be there, and the second one is to go.
Well, just in case I got a board.
Oh, ask him for two then.
The
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm just thinking ahead.
You gotta double fist them. Double.
You got a
fist
couple more hours of flight time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, get to the airport really, really early and just be bored before you board. It's just so dumb.
It's okay if they let you drink
It's way too
and
expensive.
eat.
Thanks, sir.
Hungry at all?
Yes, sir.
Well, it's
It does take about
definitely
15, 20
rigged.
minutes, just so you know.
Okay. Let me see.
Dude, I tried to get a pack of
I think I got time.
gummy bears at the airport. It was $13 for a $1 pack of like what cost $1 at the dollar store, dude. It's like, are you serious?
Yeah. Well, hey, you're a gambler, NDB.
Yeah, I
Order
am.
your food. Get it. Get it.
I am.
You got
I'm gonna get the
a
fried
50-50
rice.
odd. You got a 50-50 odd.
Protein in it? Chicken, beef, tofu,
The chicken's fine. Yeah, chicken.
You don't do dine and dash at
To go.
would you like what would that be? Is there a nickname for that if you do it at an airport? Because I can't imagine that people don't just like split.
Dine and fly. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how far you're getting.
Let's go, man.
Like you got to get through the gate and then into the metal tube that flies through the sky. I think they're gonna catch you.
I mean, I feel like the key would be like wait until they announce your name.
Well, and
What'd
it
you
probably
say?
make them pay first.
Not if you run away.
Nah, they'll snag his card now, get his drink, his food, and close him out because he might leave at any time, right?
Yeah, but then you could dispute the charge after you lost your card at the
Yeah,
airport.
well, yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Right, you can get on the plane and call Visa and be like, yo, man, I had to get on the flight and I didn't get my food. It cost $60 fucking.
Yep. Also, so we have maritime law, but is there like law in the air? Like, would that be like airy-time law? Is that
I don't know. It depends on what you're talking about. I don't know.
like maritime law?
Like,
Maritime
yeah,
law?
no, I understand. The ocean, the sea, I get all that.
Yeah, and then there, so like, but is there like a law in the air? Like,
There's probably certain things, you can't try and kill another person or something, open a
Guess
door.
we can go ahead and settle up.
It's not gonna be like the purge, like
Okay.
anything goes.
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah,
air.
I don't know.
airy
for
time.
And then does that fall under commerce law because it's a commercial entity moving you around and traveling and like all different things? Like I don't know. I know like weird shit. Like we could get like the fire department can bill you for their equipment. Like let's say you crash your tractor trailer and you spill diesel fluid everywhere and we get it all over our bunker gear. We can force you to give you a bill for all that bunker gear because it's destroyed. You can't get diesel fuel out of it. But
diesel fuel.
Yeah, diesel fuels. Right. So we could totally charge you for that, and that's under commerce law. And what people can do is, if they're smart, they can report it to your insurance company. Your insurance company may or may not cover it, depending on who you have. Like also, if you have a car
I think it's my
accident.
plane right there, y'all.
Oh boy.
It is my plane, right there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Why is he putting duct
One
tape
more
on the
flight
wing?
back, that's it. One more flight back.
Oh, that makes sense. Thank you, Isabella. That makes sense. International law applies.
It looked
Like Franz Ferdinand.
maybe like
I
you're
love
off
the
the
way
coast.
I love the way the plane feels like when you're taking off and you're blasting off into the air. That's the best part, dude.
Takeoff is the best part.
It's the best part, yeah.
Absolutely. The acceleration
landing
is the
not
shit.
so much.
Yeah, it can be sketchy.
It hurts you. It hurts your ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, there was
takeoff
one-
is absolutely the best. I love that acceleration.
There was one time when I never had problems with my ears popping too much. Like I would feel them popping, and like, things would get loud all of a sudden. Sometimes my hearing was better than before, and then one time I was up there, and this person sitting next to me was like, "You want a piece of gum?" And I never had a piece of gum before, but I heard it helps. So I was like, instead of like my head releasing the pressure like it normally does somehow, this time it all built up. All the pressure built up in my head, right?
I got 10 minutes.
Man, it felt like I couldn't hear shit. I was starting to get scared. I was like, is my hearing ever gonna come back? Like after I still couldn't hear nothing. In my head felt I wouldn't chew gum. People say chew gum, don't. It messed me up, man.
It messed me up, man. That was bullshit, man.
I was freaking out. I was like bugging out. I was like, I think my hearing is like permanently like messed up.
Well, dude, it's no joke. Cammy's retina burst.
Really?
In flight. Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. She had to have surgeries. Oh, she was fucked up.
Yeah.
And all they were doing was flying. They were flying into Denver.
Wow. Yeah, that's how I felt like that was about to happen. It was
fucking
serious.
crazy.
Yeah, it was messed up.
That's wild.
But I flew a lot that whole month, 2 months. I was on a lot of different planes, and it didn't happen until that one. I don't know what it was. Chewing gum. That's what it was. I was chewing gum. I wasn't chewing gum when it happened.
That's crazy.
It hurts really bad too when that pressure gets really high.
You're making me yawn because I feel like I got to pop my ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens.
And I'm sitting right. I know, but I'm just sitting here. I'm at 500 feet, and I feel like I got to pop my ears. Like you keep talking about it. That's so fucking stupid.
I mean, actually, that's actually really empathetic. Clearly, you're not autistic because autistic people.
Well,
get
it's
with you.
addictive and suggestive because it's related to yawning to get rid of it, and that's why I thought of it. And then I'm picturing myself yawning, and I'm like, "Fuck!" Now I got to yawn. So stupid. I am stupid.
If you yawn,
What up, Harold?
and the person who you're talking to doesn't yawn, then they're probably an NPC. Because there's like a weird psychological thing. When people yawn, I think people yawn too. But if you don't yawn, it's like one of the
So funny.
It's a weird thing. Like you might be a sociopath or something if you don't yawn.
Like I can make the dog yawn. The dog makes me yawn.
Your dog
It's like
where
it's
the
so weird.
It's
So
an
weird.
experiment. I went on it. My sister told me that, and I was like, "Wait a second." And so her and I actually went and like tested it out on like family members and stuff, and the family members and the people that we tested it on that we don't like, they didn't yawn, but we yawned.
Interesting.
And
That looks like a clean little airport joint.
a homeless shelter across the
Yeah, it ain't bad.
alley from here, and then now all of a sudden they have all of their windows open, and this dude is standing there on his cell phone. He just looked down, but because I started looking at him, but you can see it. It's like an orphanage.
That's cool. The tarmac's right there outside the window. Sorry, I'm enjoying the view.
I'm enjoying this stream. Yes, I feel like I'm at the airport, but I'm not. Like, we don't really have to be there. Like, we could walk away. You know, if something
I
bad
feel like
happens.
we're just walking NDB to the gate. That's all.
Yeah.
We're chillaxing with him. Get him on the plane.
So this is Colorado, is where he's at. Yeah.
Yes, Denver.
The Illuminati.
I think they stopped boarding in about 6 minutes, so I don't know how much time you got.
Dude, all right.
My gate's just right there. My plane's right there, so my gate's like 16, I think.
Listen, let everybody stand up and wait in line, and go up when the last person goes in line.
Ask him if you could get 3 to go for the plane and see what he says. Tell him you need lids. You need lids. You need them in paper cups.
Yeah.
Yep. I definitely would have got two to go immediately. Slammed one and sipped the other one.
Can I go in here and tell them I'm waiting on food, or what? Do they work? Do they?
You're gonna get
do
your
they work
food.
with? Do they work with you?
Let me see your boarding pass.
Right here.
Oh,
He's like, oh, you
Tell
he's like, you
him
gotta
to
go.
show you his driver's license.
Yeah.
You're violating my Fourth Amendment rights.
Sure.
You're group 6. You're like the last one.
Yeah. Okay.
You're fine.
He said I'm group 6. I'm fine.
Oh, you're one of the poor people. Don't worry, you
I'm
load
the
at the
last-
end.
Yeah, I'm the last motherfucker.
Hold on.
You load with. You're good. You load with the poor people.
NDB, check.
I got another drink. I got another drink though.
Ask him if he can guarantee you'll get to your flight.
Oh shit!
Did you check a
Never.
bag? Did you check a bag, NDB?
No, I got this. I got this right here.
Dude, you were gone for like weeks.
What?
You were gone for like weeks. You just packed that little bag.
That's all I need, baby. I don't need much.
Yeah, last time I flew, I brought like
that
nothing. It's better to bring nothing with you.
Yes, sir.
And she's got laundry.
People
I
think
got
when
one.
they fly,
Yeah,
people
stow
think
it
when
in
they
there.
fly, they need all this stuff. But chances
Just wash
are, like,
it.
the place where you're going has everything that you need. Like, you don't need much.
All right.
What's that? That's not to
Appreciate
go.
it, man. We got silverware anywhere?
Yeah. I'll get you some money.
Okay.
Can you just turn your mic off and like set it up so we can watch it eat?
Excuse me?
He's gonna eat now.
Yeah.
He's gonna show us straws while he eats. I
Turn it
love the straws.
Turn it around.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Don't leave the straws. I'm trying to figure out what brand they are.
It was
Thank you.
$15. That's cheap.
That
I was
looks like
expecting them to tell you 20. $15 ain't bad for an airport, dude. It's like usually like $18, $20 a drink.
What is it? Chicken fried rice? You got chicken fried rice?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You lound-eyed plick. You lound-eyed plick. You get chicken fried rice.
Chicken fried lice.
Chicken fried rice.
There you go, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. See, I think that's your coffee.
$15 drink? That makes sense.
I gotta fucking go.
I would gladly pay $30 for 2 alcoholic beverages in the airport.
Doggy bag.
That's not bad.
Like, I wouldn't even feel ripped off by that.
Did you just sit on us?
What?
Did you just sit on us? It just went black.
Black.
Yeah, you're in my ass pocket because I can't carry everything.
Asshole.
Yeah. He's got way too much stuff with him.
I
That's
got a
what happened.
drink. I got food. I got a fucking bag.
It's
I'm
okay, NDB. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Yeah,
Keep it up.
29,
Goddamn right.
29 people are now
Goddamn right I am.
watching your ass.
Yeah, everybody's
Well,
everybody's
I don't know if it's
everybody's
the outside of my
vouching for
ass
you.
or the inside of my ass.
You might be looking at the crowd behind him.
Ooh.
You
We're
don't
all
know.
here to support you. You're gonna make it. You're
Pull
gonna
pull
make
the
it.
phone up a little. Well, you got too much shit. You can't.
Hey, my dad's here.
Oh,
Hey, Ray's dad.
what's up, Pops?
What's Pop's name?
Ray.
Ray.
Hey.
Nice.
Big Ray.
Big Ray. Fucking A, that's Big Ray.
And you're bigger, Ray?
No,
He's little Ray Ray.
I'm little Big Ray, I guess.
You're Stingray?
He's
Big
little Ray
Ray.
Ray. Or sometimes he's called
they call me
Hindenburg,
Ray
like
Ray.
in high school. They used to call him Hindenburg or
Nice.
Zeppelin.
Nice.
They did call me Ray Ray growing up.
I like that. Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, every Ray I knew got called Ray Ray at some point in time.
Yeah, definitely. It happens. It's the nickname they use for people named Ray when
And
they're
it's
kids, I
funny
guess.
because Raymond, he did not like being called Ray or Ray Ray. His name was Raymond. And I mean, he was a good kid. He was all right. But he was just a little, I don't know, maybe it was me that I wasn't, as advanced. But he always wore suits and ties, and he was in fucking middle school and high school. I was like, okay. Okay. Hey, you do you, but it was just weird.
There's a homeless shelter across the alleyway, and I can totally see because all the blinds are up for some reason. But like people keep staring at me through this window. It's weird.
Jesus.
The homeless people are showing off their stuff. What's going on over there?
Oh,
the
just
homeless
doing.
people found. They're like,
Wow.
No, he's just getting ready, but I never really seen in there, and it kind of like there's like cots set up. I don't know.
Hey, could you, Ray? Could you play Flat Brain? Flat Brain.
Yeah. It's just.
I wanted to hear that song, and then we'll keep talking. We're on 2 hours. I don't know how long we'll stay. We'll see.
Is it up?
The moon is so fully shiny tonight. He's catching the plane on a beautiful fall evening. Hopefully, get some video from the sky.
Yeah, hopefully. It is the full hunter's moon, and the moon is going into.
Is that
Aries.
every other month? Like I
No.
feel like I hear that all the time.
It's every October. It's the farmer's almanac, so it's the full hunter's moon, and it's actually a really powerful moon, and it's also a blood moon. So it's gonna be like super bright, and
That's
it
tonight?
has tomorrow night.
I noticed the moon is getting kind of full and bright. But yeah, you got to put me on the screen.
You're on the screen.
Yep.
No.
Hang on.
My
Yeah. Ice Queen's been getting good photos. She's
Of the
getting
moon?
really. Yeah, she's getting good at it.
With your P1000, or do you have a
Yeah.
1000 or you have a 1000, right?
No, we got a 1000.
those things are a little complicated to even use, right? Like
A little bit. Once you figure, like, I watched a tutorial and there's just a couple things you got to pay attention to, and it was a couple things that you should customize for yourself, the way you like to take pictures, because there's a couple things you can adjust, and yeah, she's getting good with it.
yeah, Dara's got one, Jesse's got one.
Yeah. If you guys need any help,
It was so important. I mean, and she takes pictures without the tripod. I can't do it. They're too jiggly. I'm too jiggly. Even with the software, I'm too jiggly. Zoomed in. I gotta use the tripod.
I love photography.
Yeah, I can never catch anything. All right, you ready? Boom.
Curved horizontal line. So in the photo, you see this curvature of Earth's surface, and he's wow, he's in space. Look at that. No, he's not. That
We know the earth is flat, schools teaching the wrong things, so you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Emergency landings, infrared cameras, we can see too far, and they don't have answers. Globies want a battle, I pity the fool. My nickname was professor in high school, schooling the teachers with no delay. I may have slept through class, but I always got an A. Ships disappear due to perspective, just like the sun and the moon. It doesn't take a detective. Once you go flat, you won't ever go back. Lift the veil of deception, and you'll see the globe is whack. Lift the veil of deception, and you'll see the globe is whack. Lift the veil of deception, and you'll see the globe is whack.
Hey, can you pause it, Ray? Andy B's back.
Ladies and gentlemen, from my deck, I'd like to add our one version.
What? He's in his chair. That's a leg next to him. I'm like, what is that? Somebody said next to him.
Usually when you're in this thing, it's like in and out. Like you might get service for a minute. He's probably about to take off, but it's probably going to be a few minutes. He might try to come back in. It's froze, but he might come back. You never know.
I peppered the steak. There's just going to be like a cap on a really delicious.
Maybe.
Maybe. Put it in that.
Maybe. All right, you left already.
So it doesn't have to go with that.
Okay.
We're gonna like soak that shit in butter.
All right, play it back again.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
So in the photo, you see them.
In the wrong things, so you call on the kings, cause truth we brings. Emergency landings, infrared cameras, we can see too far, and they don't have answers. Globies want a battle, I pity the fool. My nickname was professor in high school, schooling the teachers with no delay. I may have slept through class, but I always got an A. Ships disappear due to perspective, just like the sun and the moon. It doesn't take a detective. Once you go flat, you won't ever go back. Lift the veil of deception, and you see the globe is whack. See the globe is whack.
Is it choppy for you?
Lift the veil of deception, and you
a
see
little
the
bit,
globe is whack.
Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah.
You know what? We should all mute.
What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun and moon moves around us, yeah.
We turned the fucking heat on too.
We're the hard edge of flat earth. I know you wanna laugh and traverse around the globe and back first. In the truth hurts, I shoot first. New earth ain't a damn planet. Don't worship statues made of granite. It's a main, ain't it? The main vanished in the sailor fan, damn it. Glad as a pancake. Your mama loves my man steak. Your nickname is Spam Flake. I love a good clam bake. How much can a man take? I'm from Boston, I brought the sauce, it's awesome. Rye rush tossed in it more often than not, then leave you hawking and coughing. People stopping and watching, get the fuck off our block, man. What is their problem? We got this flat.
What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about
Nice,
it.
Tony. You swim this all the way into fucking
Center, the sun
whatever you
moves
said.
around us.
I
Yeah,
forgot. November.
Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? We thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? We're the center, the sun moves around us. Yeah. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it?
We thought you knew about it.
We thought you knew about
Ah.
it. We're the center, the sun
The jalapenos are fucking up NDB. Jalapeninos.
Let's get it.
I
Jalapenos?
love that. The jalapenos.
Is
Yes.
that like an island somewhere? The Jalapenos?
Yes. Isn't that where they have weird the Komodo dragons and stuff?
Yes. I always thought they were jalapenos.
The jalapeninos.
Jalapeninos.
Yeah, Ray. I love that song for sure. It was coming in choppy for me though. It was weird. I didn't get that.
I think we all have to mute when somebody is presenting something because because StreamYard does stupid shit. So
Maybe.
So it'll like pop it. It'll pop off
I-
unless your connection is like
So how
airplane.
come your
connection's fine right now?
Your comment, I guess it's on your channel. No, Boston's comment doesn't show up on the YouTube stream.
I
Why?
just put it through. It should.
No, it says
Unless it's. Yeah, go ahead.
unless it's what?
No, I don't know. I put this last one through here, but maybe it's when I went.
He's NDB, nobody buys your t-shirt, Singe. Then Isabella, the song drips, rethink.
Jalapenos.
And on YouTube, it doesn't show any of those. That only shows you on my StreamYard.
Oh yeah, because they were on my channel.
Right. But why? It's so if you stream it, it shows me what you're typing, what your people are typing.
It'll show you everybody from my channel, and you see that like little paperclip looking thing. That means it's from my. That lets you know that's from my channel.
I
see.
Different,
or a different channel that you're connected to. Like,
got you.
So
like anybody here could stream it. Nicole could be
it'll-
streaming this on hers.
You guys,
it's
we're
up in the right
channeling.
corner.
We're channeling.
It's right in the right corner, and you just click it and put your channel in, and it works, and it's good because then your channel gets live time. So, and then you get a copy of the stream too, so it's not bad.
That is actually really good to know, and it's exactly what we were working on for tinfoil because Alex went through and downloaded all of the videos to read.
It works.
them.
It works on Restream, and it works on the paid version of StreamYard. You can set it to make it for other people to stream it, and that way you get more.
Yeah, I have that,
more
and I
people to
put it
run your
on
stream.
in my app. I pay for it.
I stream, you stream, we all stream for ice cream
Yeah.
or something.
StreamYard.
Jerome, we know that. I was just
Oh, no.
and kimono. They're Komodo.
Komodo.
So either way, yes.
Those things are bad.
Jerome said the Galapagos don't have Komodo dragons. They're in Tasmania and New Zealand. Hmm.
Oh. Wow. Those things are badass though. Those Komodo dragons, they devour things.
They're gross.
I watched a Komodo dragon eating another Komodo dragon. Alligators eat anything.
Yeah.
Animals are so weird, aren't they? Like some animals have
food is
weird
food.
things.
Food is food.
It is like animals can.
Bye bye Denver. Bye NDB. I mean Denver.
That Don Denver was full of shit.
I'm buying man clothing from Singe for the holidays. Nice.
Nice.
What does he got? You got coveralls and flannels and jeans and boots.
No, Singe has. So I'll let you guys know. So Singe designed all of the T-shirts in the Teespring account on Boston Ray Mudfoot Adventures, the one that was my Teespring. But he designed all the designs except for like two of them.
Gotcha.
And he basically he makes all this cool art, and I seen that he needed an outlet for his art, like, and it was cool stuff. So he was like, he wanted to make t-shirts. So we have so many cool designs that he's made, and nobody really seems to ever look at them or buy them. And we don't care about making money. I don't know. He just wants people to enjoy his art.
That's how I feel.
Mhm.
Like, I mean, like, I really want people to have the keychain, have the phone stand, just because it says flat Earth, and like that, more than money. Because I mean, it's not like I'm getting rich on these things.
Yeah.
In fact, it costs me money to make the things, and I've only sold a couple.
What's really cool is okay, so when we went on the Levelhead tour, we came down and like we gave away, like, I had buttons and stickers, and I had like a bunch of from Sean Osborne. I had a whole bunch of buttons, a whole bunch of stickers, all Boston Ray Levelhead stuff, and we were just giving them out to people like at bars, randomly, just walking around. We don't, everywhere. My friends here said that he went to work and he's seen somebody with a Boston Ray Mud Flood Adventures sticker or something, like on a thermos, like sitting in their window, like with flat Earth underneath it, with a sticker, And it was like really, like he's seen some dude like Boston Ray with flat Earth underneath it. It's like,
that's fucking awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
I mean, it might be fun to like compile everybody's t-shirts and stuff and make like an FE Society store that everybody's stuff is in, like an Etsy or something like that. So
Dave's app.
He has shopping on his app. Like, you can monetize on Dave's app. I'm monetized on like.
He's got shopping. He'll put links to your stuff. Absolutely.
Speaking of capitalizing on things, Alex, my dad. Well, I should probably start with this. I have always wanted to own like a bed and breakfast my whole entire life, and my dad said that he would like help me get a property somewhere. So Alex and I have been looking at properties, and I found a bed and breakfast, or well, an inn.
Nice.
It's called the Atlantic Inn. And we love it because it's in Hatteras. It's on the Outer Banks. It's in like a super cool little area, but it's still quiet. And it's like situated in a place where it has like the beach, and the property sits on like an acre of land, a little over an acre of land. And it's like 9 rooms, but you can expand. And there's like a whole attic that needs to be maybe turned into a studio. But we were laughing because we were like, oh my gosh, we could like put it like, it could be the Flatlantic Inn. So subliminally advertise flat stuff, but still have it available to the mainstream, and then have like sort of like a flat fort camp kind of thing. So it's in the works.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think it's fun. But I've always wanted, and the inn has a super cool history. It was built by a ship maker or something like that, or a sailor. And I don't know, these people, they bought it a few years ago, and I think they had like a whole bunch of ambitions, and it's priced sort of perfectly, but it's not really selling because the owners didn't really like create like a profit for it. It's almost like they had a lot of ideas for it instead of, focusing on it. But then they would just close in the middle of a season because they wanted to go and travel. So clearly these owners probably didn't have, financial issues or anything like that to keep it running. But I don't know. I think I love the idea of it. I mean, New York is awesome, but it's not an easy place to live.
No, and it's expensive to like do anything like that. Like you'd have to charge a lot. Like you'd have to have the right people running it. You know what I mean? It would be a lot of work.
In New York City?
Just anything. Because like all the like, isn't it expensive just for a hotel room there? It's like $500 a night at this point, right? Like,
well, I mean, not if you're a migrant. Like they get the hotel rooms for free.
Yeah, but I remember like growing up, like Boston, if you needed a hotel room, it would be like $100, $120 for a night and a decent one. And now it's like if you call, you can't even get one for like $300. It's like $450. I had Mojo Shop. He was down there. And we were trying to get one for him, and it was like $500 a night.
Downtown Boston?
In Boston, anywhere around in the area of trying to get anywhere close.
Really? So you have to
Even
go
like
all the way out.
even like 45 minutes away is still expensive. Nothing's cheap.
Boston is a really expensive city. Like living there was very. Where in Boston are you?
I'm in Florida now. I got the fuck out of there. But
Well,
I was
where were
I
you?
was in the city, Rosendale.
So the Atlantic Inn
West
was the
Roxbury,
first inn built there,
Jamaica Plain.
by the way, in 1928.
Mhm. It's cool, isn't it?
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, and so it has this whole huge property, and like it's like the whole thing is it's commercial, so you could possibly have like a little campsite on the grass or have flea markets, or oh my god, the possibilities of events and weddings and stuff like that is crazy. But it kind of, I mean,
What? It's on the water.
it's not on the ocean, but it's situated in between the sound and the ocean. So it kind of is protected from hurricanes and things like that, which is cool. And they restored it, and they did a really good job restoring it. So it's priced really well. If you look
So
up,
you can walk to the beach.
yeah, it's about 5 minutes, like not even 5. It's like 3 blocks away from the beach or something like that. And it's a really quiet place. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go here to party city. It's more of like a really like quiet, like people don't go there necessarily to party. But if we do it right, I think it could be super cool because we'd be in North Carolina, and I'm not going to leave this loft unless
I've
I'm
never
on
been
the
there.
ocean. I have never been to the Outer Banks either. I've never even considered living in the Outer Banks, but merging the dreams together, ocean and just like people and everything. I just think it sounds
You got to
like
drive through
such a fun idea.
Frisco Beach. Never heard of these places.
You've heard of Kitty Hawk. So,
Yes.
cool thing about the Outer Banks is, did you know this? I did not know this, and I just found this out. And this is going to be a selling point for any of the rooms, because any of the rooms are going to include a free ferry ticket, only because the ferry is free. You don't even need a car. You can take the ferry from Hatteras to Roanoke to Kitty Hawk, and they're like every hour from 5 a.m. till midnight. And you can pretty much party. It's almost like a little Venice. It's really weird. It's like the ferries are these like free
It
water
goes to
taxis.
where?
The North Carolina ferry.
Right, but where does it go to? Kitty. Oh, I see Kitty Hawk's way up there.
Yeah, but the ferry only takes like a half an hour to get up there. It seems like it's really far away, but it's really
Oh,
not.
yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not that far. Like, yeah, no, that's not crazy.
Yeah.
But where's the other? And Roanoke? Is that where it goes?
Okakaki. I'm not even really familiar. There's Hatteras.
Virginia Beach, Norfolk,
Um,
Ocean City, Delaware. No, that's too far.
No, you have to look up the Outer Banks ferry. It's like OBX ferry. It's
Gotcha. Cedar Island or Ocracoke. 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 Ocracoke.
Ocracoke. It sounds like an Indian Ocracoke.
That's south of Hatteras.
That's supposed to be a really cool little area, but in the Outer Banks is super cool. Like I've never actually
Like you
been
can
there.
hang there and party and then take your boat home.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Howard's Pub, Ocracoke Lighthouse, Springers Point Preserve. Howard's Pub, I guess, is the only joint there.
Does anybody have, anybody in the chat or anything, like if anybody has any things to say about the Outer Banks besides the Netflix TV show, which actually I thought was really cool. Blackbeard, look up Outer Banks and Blackbeard. There's a whole like legend with Blackbeard in the Outer Banks. It's kind of really cool. Speaking of pirates, arr. Arr. So, Aurora, yeah. So apparently, there's Aurora to Bayview. Let me see.
So does the road end here?
The road ends at the beach.
Graveyard of the Atlantic Museum.
Graveyard of the Atlantic, and that's another place in the Outer Banks that I
yeah.
never even had any idea about because
What
of
are we?
all
What are we
shipwrecks.
looking up? You want me to get it up on Google Earth?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Google Earthing stuff now. It's my
Dude, me too.
It's the
You
thing
need
to
a
do.
set of VR fucking glasses.
Let me see.
So
I went on. Hold on. I went on Kyle's fucking Oculus Rift, the 3D glasses, and was on Google Earth. Dude, I absolutely feel like I've been to Mount Rushmore, the Grand Canyon, all these places, and stood and flew next to them like I was fucking Superman. It's awesome. Like I went above. Did you know there is a giant room behind Lincoln's head at Mount Rushmore? And you could see it from above it. And in the Google Earth thing, I could just and fly right over and look down. Oh, it's fucking killer, man. I hear you. I love Google Earth too.
wait, if there's a room behind Lincoln's head, wouldn't there be a room behind like
There may be. They never
all
explained. There was rumors that it was built because they were going to store things there, but they never really said. And the what do you call it? Who knows if there's other rooms and other things built into that mountain?
Well, in theory, if there were rooms in those mountains, then you could be the person that like looks out of the eyes of former presidents. Like that's cool. Go to Hatteras. Hatteras, North Carolina.
Yeah, you could fly right up to and look at Lincoln's face and the carving. It's incredible.
Hatteras.
Hatteras.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's right there. Hatteras.
Hatteras.
Put a couple of H's, a couple of A's, a couple of T's. It'll figure it out. It'll be like, you're stupid. This is what
Hatteras.
you want.
There you go.
Yep. What is it called?
The inn is called the Atlantic Inn. The one that we're looking at.
Yeah. Let's check it out. See what it does. Yeah, here it goes. Whoopsies. Amazing with technology.
Wow. That's so cool.
How do I get in there?
I know.
I think you have to like zoom in. Yeah.
I know. Where's the little guy? Isn't there a guy I'm supposed to drop down there?
You have to tap the little guy on the bottom on the right.
The thumbtack, right?
Oh yeah, there he is. There he is, right there. Whoopsies. Oh, it's going down. Street level. All right.
That's a little pub next door.
This one right here with the pink roof?
I think so. I think you go to the right.
Oh, auto repair.
Oh no, that's an auto repair. Apparently there's a pub next door that.
Let's see. I might be at the wrong street.
No, I think you're right. I think you just need to maybe.
I'm going
turn
around.
Oh no, I think it's to the right. If you keep going to the right, maybe.
Right here?
I don't know. I
This
haven't
place?
done it on Google Earth.
Maybe it's an auto parts store.
There it
That's
is. The Atlantic Inn. Looks
Yes.
nice. So you're thinking about buying this place?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
and
big.
it has 9 rooms, 9 guest rooms, but depending on, and then that whole entire attic, in the top part, like the left side, on the left side, that's the owner's quarters, and then the kitchen is underneath the owner's quarters. So there's a private entrance from the owner's quarters into the kitchen and like the surface area. And then they have a whole back deck, and each of the rooms, like the cool thing about this, the owners right now, they're both from a place called Ayr, but it's not in the same country. So the husband, he's from Ayr, Nebraska, and the wife is from Ayr, Scotland. So I just thought that was like a really neat tidbit of information. I haven't really done any research the ship maker that made like that first
Scroll to the right, please. What's that building to the right? The blue.
the blue or the green one.
Right.
I'm completely going the wrong way.
I think it's a I think that's
I
a
don't
private
see
house.
green. That's
This one,
the wrong way.
Calypso.
That's the wrong way.
What's
The wrong
that?
way. The other way. Turn around.
This one.
The
Oh,
one
that's
right
their-
next to the end. No,
This
it's
That's a
blue.
pole barn. That's a pole barn.
To the right. Oh, and he keeps going left. That's funny.
Look,
Keep
I'll
going.
stop right.
No,
You're on a
that's
ledge.
across
You're
the
on a ledge.
street. That's
That's-
across the street.
That's
Keep
the Atlantic.
going.
That's
That.
the inn right there. Yep.
That blue building. What is that?
That blue
It's
building
that.
is the next door property building, I think.
Oh, okay. That's
Pole
not
barn
related to
before.
you. So you got from there, from that property line, all the way to the left,
the left?
past that van.
Yeah, that whole entire grass area is all zoned commercial. So
Yeah,
there's
the other way, Ray.
potential other way to the left. So that
Yeah.
whole grass area,
That's the neighbor's property, right? Okay.
that's the neighbor. On the other side of the inn is a whole big grassy area that could be used for events like flea markets and campsites and festivals. And it's zoned commercial, so you don't have to pull any permits in order to do anything.
Nice.
And the whole, we were talking about like the marketing campaign, which would be super fun, which would
How much?
kind of
How much you think this place is worth?
it's listed right now for 1.2.
1.2
What is
million
it? What's it?
dollars?
What's
Million.
it? What's it make?
So right now it has a really good rating for guest reviews and things, which is like 4.9, and rooms are somewhere around 165 to 175.
All right, so like $200 a night.
So
which is average.
basically,
And
like
you're that close to the beach.
yeah, so the property is probably worth that much at least, but the ROI on it would probably, I would say, I would make a projection for 5 years, but in reality, it probably would be maybe 3 or even less if we marketed it right. So the
Right.
potential on it has a lot.
And that's for to actually make money with it.
After
could you leverage a $1.2 million property and buy another, and then buy another,
yes,
and then
possibly.
buy another,
Yeah.
and buy another,
And you could
and
technically
just draw a
give
salary or
flat-earthers
something.
jobs.
Form a management corporation, draw a salary, and that's it. And let all those things be debt, because that's how you make money. That's amazing. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, you'd
Do that.
kind of turn it into an S corp eventually, and
There's
maybe
so
have
many-
other properties.
There's so many flat earthers out there that would probably work for you too. You know, like if you needed people, you could get people from the community.
You need a good cook. You got to have good food.
Dr. Law.
Dr. La. We could put him in the kitchen.
Yeah, so we were talking to the listing agent, and she owned a boutique hotel, and her partner also owned like an inn somewhere. And there's another inn that's for sale that's in a short sale, so it's less. It's like 700,000. It's called the Captain's Inn, but it only has like 4 rooms, and
Wanna
so
look it up. Where's the Captain's Inn?
the
In
Captain's
North
Inn is
Carolina,
in
too?
It's in New Bern, and New Bern's not too far from the Outer Banks, but it's kind of like more of like a bigger city. But the area that the New Bern one is in, it's really cool. But the profit that you would make off of those 3 to 4 rooms, you wouldn't be able to afford staff. So it kind of makes more sense to get an inn or a bed and breakfast that has a few more rooms than it, so you can afford like a housekeeper and a cook, so that you don't get burnt out on it. But Boston, have you ever been to Newport, Rhode Island?
Yes, I have.
So they have some of the most awesome bed and breakfasts there that have been operating since like the Gilded Age. And I just find, I love it. I had an Airbnb'd my apartment in New York for years and had like a 5-star rating on it. And it's not
Now,
easy. It's not
what is
easy
this
to
you showing? What's he showing?
That's
What town is
that
it?
one's not. That's the captain's quarters. It's like I think it's called like the Newton Captain Inn or something like that. It's in New Bern.
Oh, it's tiny.
Yeah, it's like a small little historical house, and it's really super cute, and it's got
Gotcha.
like clawfoot bathtubs. But
This
I don't
this
know.
one's
I
really
love it.
this one's really nice. This is a mud flooder.
That one is
Sheldon
not.
doesn't like cloth with bathtubs. Just saying.
Why?
I don't know. He said it feels like he's taking a bath in an animal. So weird.
Well, look at that. You got all that foliage.
That's a nice
around
house.
you.
I wouldn't mind living in
I
it.
know.
That's the wrong
I know.
inn, though.
Let's see.
That's a different inn. The
Oh, this ain't
captain.
it.
Yeah, it's you have to put in Newburn. And
Damn it, Ray.
I put in
Damn it.
Newburn and it didn't.
Stop fucking everything up.
You got me all into that house. I was like, that's
I know.
nice.
I want to buy that one. Oh well.
The cool thing about the
Mhm.
Newburn one is in it's like super colonial. I guess there was a bunch of Civil War stuff that happened there. And there's a bunch of Masonic stuff that's there too. But I love all that history, that colonial history. I think it's so cool.
Oh, me too. Me
Nice.
too.
Love it.
That's what my whole channel is. I mean,
Hey, we
basically is looking at that
just
type of
just
stuff.
a heads up. We got like 20 more minutes.
20 more minutes.
Yeah, no, shut it down.
Well, I think I found a better version of Google Earth. Yes.
What's that?
Much better.
Zulu, I had
What?
like super fun doing trivia the other night. That was like super fun. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I love doing trivia.
It was really fun.
I have fun. I have fun doing
Did
this.
you watch the movie They Live?
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it again, but have you noticed how much They Live is coming up?
Oh yeah. Well, we've been talking about it. Of course, they listen to us.
Like they keep posting memes about it, and I don't know. I feel like when people take off their blindfolds, it's gonna be a big smack in the face. It's gonna be like ice bucket challenge, smack in the face.
How do you spell Newburn? Newburn.
NEWB space BERN.
Oh, space. BERN.
Newburn.
All right, I
Yeah.
found it. No. This is what comes up for me. Oh, Captain's in Hurghada,
Egypt.
Egypt. Look, Newburn, Holiday
She just
Street,
watched
Newburn,
it the
North
other
Carolina,
night.
Newburn Avenue, Raleigh, North Carolina, Hampton in Newburn. It doesn't come up.
I'm
Tony.
gonna give you
Sure.
the address. Hold on.
Yeah. Why are they hiding it? Why won't it come up on Google Earth?
Okay, the address is 718 Pollock Street, POLLOCK Street, Newburn, North Carolina.
PALLOCK.
Pollock, like Jackson Pollock.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
So this one's really cute.
Why isn't it- What's going on? Oh, here it goes. Okay. Slowly but surely, slow and steady wins the race, guys.
That's
Don't
right.
call me
You ever
Shirley.
notice? You ever notice the Google Earth is like looks pretty real until you get out to a certain part, and then
Yeah.
it turns into, when it gets to the globe, it turns into a cartoon.
Yeah. Then it's like, oh yeah, well, this is the fake part.
Yep.
So this one is interesting. Wow, what the hell?
Why isn't it?
We got
I
flat.
know. Why isn't it showing it?
That is so
That's
weird. That is
'Cause
so
it's like-
weird.
That means they're blocking this area out, and it didn't come up as a place for us to see.
I've never
it
ever
doesn't look-
seen anything like that.
This is
Is
what
it just
happens when you go to
lagging?
like place. No, this is what happens when you go to places in like Russia, and, like,
No.
other parts of the world. I don't think it is. I mean, look, I can move.
I believe you.
Look,
I don't know
Look,
your
you can see,
machine.
you can see those. You can see those houses over there.
Yeah,
Look, you
what
can
is
see
that? What the hell is that
I
thing?
don't know. I'm walking
Is it-
over to it. It's a whole town. So they're blocking this whole section.
They only show
or
you
they
the
do-
prison. Don't fuck around. You come here. This is where you're going.
yeah. Look
Oh my
at
God.
this one. This is
That's the
what
Civil
is
War.
this? Whoa!
Wait, what is
Newburn Museum, Fireman's Museum.
Dude, that looks like
And
a
even that-
ghost town.
Interesting.
That looks like a
I'm
cartoon.
inside.
What the fuck?
It's like a video game.
Dude, it's like
It's
Minecraft.
it's like Resident Evil.
It's like
Ooh.
Minecraft.
Fucking killing me.
Dude, that is
Wow.
weird. The Chelsea?
This is great. So they don't really show you what the buildings really look like. That's weird.
Oh
It's
my
not
gosh,
computer.
It's not.
This is the weirdest thing.
Let me see. I'm
That is
trying
so
Google
weird.
Maps.
Go on Google Maps because I did a whole street
Oh, that
view.
look at that piece
What
of
the
antiquity
hell?
on the roof. Look
Oh
at
my
the
god, that
dome
looks
up
like the
there.
Westworld set.
Oh my god, it's like a video game.
What the
Oh, here,
hell?
let's walk over to this one. Look, this one has detail. A little bit. No, not really. Not quite.
From far away, it
What's
looks
going
okay, but from up close, it's a big old mess.
Can I go inside? I'm going inside people's houses over here. Look at this. Whoa. Let's walk around. It's a box. Great. Oh, look
That
at this
is
one.
so
Yeah, there you go. Look at what's on the roof.
What the fuck?
You see the dome?
Have you ever seen a Google Earth do that? What is that?
Yeah, it does it all the time. It's when they don't want to give you a clear shot, or they don't have. Maybe they don't have any. I don't know. Is this like a secluded area?
No, it's very populous actually. Like there's a lot of tourism. It's got a whole like
Let me try.
Town?
Let me try.
hell?
Let me try it again. Let's see. Exit. Let's go back up to the cartoon ball. Ready? Ooh, you go out. Look, it still looks kind of real. No, now it's looking like a cartoon. Guys. Oh, it's completely fake. But then when you go in a little bit, it starts getting real again. Blur the
Whoa,
lines
why did it
between
flip it upside
reality-
down? Did you zoom back out? Look, Florida's on the top.
You can flip it around any way you want.
Clearly,
it's a globe. You can,
that's-
you
You can spin it.
Wee,
Why does
woo.
Michigan look like that? Wait, can I give you another address? You want to see the house I grew up in? I want to see what that looks like on Google Maps.
Sure.
Ready?
I'll give me any address. I mean, there's nothing else to do. Yeah.
All right, 63283
63283. Yeah.
Indian Hills Drive.
Dude, it came up. I look underneath.
It's
I don't even have to
Washington,
type. Yeah, but why? How did it
Oh.
know? How did it know? Out of all,
How did it?
look.
Is that the
You see
only
it?
address that exists? That's 63283 in
No,
America?
look, there's two more under there. Turnberry Way in Northwest. There's two
Indonesia?
more. Yeah, but like, what?
Hold
So
on, I
that's
got
the
stuck.
closest. Is that the closest
Weird.
one to me? Maybe.
Washington, Michigan.
weird.
The first address is the house I grew up in.
No, I mean, come on. It knew the exact
That's
address
weird.
that you were about to say. Like, we have it on record. We have it on
That-
video.
Yeah, that's weird. And I've never looked up my address in
It
like,
knows
the
what you're thinking. It
Yeah.
knows-
What
it's
was the
because-
number you said? I typed it in and it came up. I typed in the number and it came up Serbia. I'm like, what am I doing?
What? It didn't come up? So it didn't come up for you? Wow. Mind blown. All right, let's go.
That's crazy.
All right. Well,
Where's the
what
little
was the
guy?
number again? Say it again.
63283 Indian Hills Drive is where I grew up. Oh, the tennis court is there.
63283.
Indian Hills Drive.
Indian Hills Drive, Washington, Michigan.
Yeah.
But all I had to do was type in the number and it came right up. That's scary.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. That's all I typed in was the number and it came up.
So that's
Can we
the
see if we
only
can go and
place
cut it?
that I'm trying. I'm inside right now. This is what it looks like.
Seriously,
This is so
off
What
of
the
29 mile
Yeah.
Wow, you're better than 8 Mile. You're on 29 Mile. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this it? Why does
Yeah.
it look
You guys-
melted?
I don't know. That's really bizarre.
The one next door looks normal.
Yeah, but wait, hold on. That tree is different. No, that's fucking weird because the tree that was in front of the house it was a Japanese maple. That big huge bush does not exist. The garage window is all weird.
You think my thing is messed up? You think my thing is messed up?
No, I think it probably has to do with me, actually. It looks like it's melting. Can you go to the tennis court in the backyard?
Something just made my screen smaller. Oh, no, get out of here. No, that ain't gonna work. Oh well. I have no idea what I
How
just did. I have no idea how to control it. What? Go to the backyard? All right, I'll
Yeah.
try. I'm going through the bushes. Oh,
Why is that
there's the
giant
tennis court.
Yeah.
She's right. She knows what she's saying. There is a tennis court.
Yeah, that's a tennis court. I grew up playing on the tennis court. My dad put it in. I was pissed. I was like, why can't we have a pool? He was like, we want a tennis court. But that's so bizarre. All right, one more address. I'm gonna do.
So you're at the end of a cul-de-sac?
Yes. Yeah, and
my
house looks like it has a
nickname was
pool.
My nickname was the cul-de-sac.
The cul-de-sac.
What is it? What? My nickname was the
13
cul-de-sac.
1390 Beacon Street.
The cul-de-sac.
In high school.
You made this? Alex made steak.
Beacon Street, Brookline?
Yep.
No.
That doesn't come
Mass?
up?
That's all right.
Brookline, Mass. That was
1390 what? Beacon?
1390 Beacon
I'm
Street.
going back. Dude, I used to live right down the street.
Brookline, Mass.
Are you serious? It's the corner of
Well, I used to
Beacon and
live-
Beacon and Winchester.
I used
I got Brookline, Mass. Yep.
Yeah. I used
Beacon
to
and
work
Winchester.
at I used to work at the mall there at Arsenal Mall, which was kind of
They used to call Ray Winchester back in high school.
All right, see that red awning? Right above that red awning is that bow window. That was my apartment. This is
The
where I lived.
Diana Stellan Gallery.
Yeah, it used to be a jewelry store, and there was a flower shop. And I made friends with the guy who delivered flowers.
I like the entrance. I like
It's
the
so cool.
entrance.
Mm-hmm.
I
Well,
like
that-
the entrance into that building. That is cool shit on the
You
corner.
ever notice how look these all right, like this one right here? Look, it goes like levels under the ground. Like look at the door. Look, that's the sidewalk level. And look at that. You gotta walk down like it's like dug out of the ground. And then look up here. These stairways, look how big that doorway is, first of all. It's like you could drive a vehicle in there. And then second of all, why did the stairs have to go all the way up that far to a door? Why didn't they make the door ground level?
I don't know. Yeah,
ever
why did
notice
they do that? No, but now that I'm looking at it, now, yeah.
I mean, when you don't notice it when you live there your whole life, like, and you're used to seeing it, but but once you start looking for it, you start noticing that like on top of all these conical roofs right here, there's usually a piece of tech. We call it antiquitech. It's like technology from a time that they taught us about, a time and place that doesn't exist anymore. Technology they don't want us to know about. There's things on these buildings that symbols and stuff that they take off that tell us our true history.
Right.
It's important to do this type of research.
Yeah.
Winchester Street. I
Oh,
like
the
the
flower
sign
shop is
too.
still there. The flower shop is still. Oh my god, and that's Walt's van. Walt, I used to drive around with him and we'd smoke weed and he would deliver flowers.
Is that
shit?
That's literally the same van.
Walt is dead now, but
There's a
that van was
shawarma store
similar.
across the street.
Yeah, it
Let's see
used to
what
be
we
like
got.
Pier 1, but that building was beautiful. It was so cool.
You see this right? You
Yeah.
see this right here in the middle? It's called the shot. It's called the chartreuse. And the weird thing is like most of them look like they were scrubbed off. Like there was something written on all these that they completely just scrub off. Like why are they all blank? Like look, there's some on top of the windows right there. Like
Yeah. Yeah, there's the old train station in Detroit, Michigan, in downtown Detroit. Sort of like right by it's in Corktown. And it was abandoned for years and years and years. But all of a sudden now it has all this technology. Like one time there was a news article, this dude, they found this guy, there was an elevator shaft. And this homeless man fell into it and it filled up with water. So he was literally frozen inside of it, like Encino Man. And it was kind of a terrifying story. But now it's used for like Ford electric cars or something like that and a mall. But that place is crazy. There's some crazy places in Michigan too. Boston has some crazy places.
What is it?
Here's an interesting thing about your Beacon address. Across the street is sushi and Chinese food.
They have the best food around. Anything you want.
You can go to any Chinese restaurant and get like a cheeseburger and chicken fries and stuff. Chinese, they capitalize. Or like, well,
Where do
They
you
do
want me to
burgers
look?
and fries.
Where do you want me to look up next? What do you want me to look up next?
All right, yeah, we have a few more minutes. Go ahead. What do you got? What do you got?
let's
Go
do.
go to Mount Rushmore. Let's see if we could see the top of the head.
Yeah, I want to see that. By the way, Alex made while we've been talking, Alex was cooking dinner and he made filet mignon and fresh sweet corn from the farmer's market and potatoes, and it's really good.
That's awesome. Yeah, the farmers market stuff is the best. Sometimes it's hit or miss, really, but you get there at the right time.
Yes. Anytime right
I'm
now.
in the middle of somewhere.
That's what. Wait, that's what the train station looks like. Oh, that's Mount
Rushmore. Mount Rushmore. Somewhere. I mean, it doesn't show us much though. Why wouldn't it show? Are we on top of them, of their heads or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
look, there's a
probably
tent.
where you are. I'm saying, where's that?
I'm walking downhill.
The Hall of
Whoa.
Records.
What?
There it is. On the top of Mount Rushmore, the room, Hall of Records, it's called.
Hall of Records?
Yes.
Let me look it up.
Well, what kind of records are kept in there?
That's weird.
That's weird.
I know. What is it like?
It looks like Minecraft.
What is it like? I know it really does. But the Hall of Records, does that mean that it's like a
Like the
time
Akashic?
capsule where they keep all their? I know, right? Is it the Akashic Records? Is it
I don't
the
know.
Akashic Records?
Oh, there it is.
It could
Okay.
be.
Possibly.
It totally.
The Hopi?
Oh yeah. Look, we have. It looks like a formation of some sort.
It kind of does. Is it a fake mountain?
Oh look! Am I going into
wonder.
it? No, this is it. This is Mount Rushmore, Hall of Records. Where is it? It says it's down there, but it's not. You said it's at the very top.
Yeah, it's on top.
They like keeping it a secret, dude. They're not going to tell us.
That's so weird. Well, where's the people? Where's
They don't want us to
Lincoln?
know. Are
Where's
we?
Lincoln's face? Can we find Lincoln's
There's a
face?
photo. They
I don't
show
know.
a photo of like a parking lot up top
Is the Hall of
and a
is the
trail
Hall of
to
Records?
it. It's
is the
that
hall-
room or whatever that was cut into the rock.
Wow.
From the aerial, when you zoom down,
Here we
you
go.
can see it.
All right.
You can see it's like all squared off.
Oh, yeah. It's the one that looks like a hole in the rock. Let me see.
Yeah. Let's see.
So I was right. It's right in here somewhere. Oh, right there. This little hole. Whoa.
I can't
Maybe
see.
it's somewhere right here.
Oh.
I don't know.
To the left where there's squares around it. So
That looked like
Over
that
there.
might be it.
Oh wait, yeah.
Right here. Maybe. I don't know.
What the hell?
I know. It's like they don't want us to see. They don't. There's nothing inside there.
It's like directly behind the faces going.
I know. Where's the faces? Where's the faces?
Yeah, where are
I'm trying to see where they're facing.
You can see something right there. You can see something right there. You see it? It's like a square.
Yeah, the square with that little black dot in the middle. What about that
Yeah.
one up to the right a little bit? So if you zoom back into the square,
It's hard to tell. That's a different angle. I don't have that angle.
I don't
Austin,
see any
zoom in
faces,
just a little bit. I see faces in the rocks. There.
What
All right.
is
So
this thing?
see, there's definitely a door there.
It's a door or a window or a vent or something.
Something. That's
So
weird.
that's probably where it's probably right in there then. That's probably where it is. I mean, there's nothing that says Hall of Records, welcome. Is it a tourist attraction? I mean,
I don't
are
think
people
so.
even welcome?
Oh,
Look, it's
yeah,
saying it's right here on the side. This is where it's saying it is. You see it? Hall of Records right there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, it's is it over? Is it over to the side a little bit? I don't
You know
I'm
what?
just
We
going
have to
towards
go
it.
around the other side.
Maybe not. Maybe I can just go through. No. Got to do things the hard way. You're done. Whoa. It's floating me around. Whoa.
Is that your baby? Whose baby is that?
Yes, that's my baby. Yes, my kids. I have 3 kids, but
Oh my gosh.
he's this one's adorable though. The baby.
That's a new one. That's a new one he found.
He's he's like 14 or 15 months. He's not. He's over a year now, but he's getting big. But he's funny. And he's loud. Yeah.
Kids are loud.
They're like that.
My other one's I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. A 6-year-old
Aw.
son and a 4-year-old daughter.
Cute.
It's a lot, but it's fun. Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, I have 2 siblings as well, and they're adorable. My new nephew is being born. So where is the welcome center? Is there a welcome Rushmore center?
I don't know, but it says like you see this red thing. That's where it's saying it is.
I'm
dropped the
moving
guy
on.
over
How about Devil's Tower?
Yeah.
How about
I'm
Denver?
ready to
Let's do
move on.
Denver Airport.
Put this on the expired source shelves of yesteryear.
Denver Airport.
Oh, that wasn't
Wait,
that
and-
far away. Devil's Tower. Oh shit, that's close.
Oh look! Why did it know Devil's Tower? I just wrote Devil's T. Dude, this thing knows what we're about to say before we're gonna say it. Dude. You don't find that a
Seriously.
little weird, like a little strange?
It's
Yeah,
weird.
of course. Hell yeah, dude.
Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with that. Just move along.
Just move along. Move along.
Move
Nothing
on.
to see here.
Drink your coffee. Drink your coffee and go to work.
Hot towel.
Devil's Tower. Why does it look so much
Oh,
like
here
a
we go.
fucking tree stump? So
Why does
crazy.
it look like so cool?
Wait a
Look,
second.
Devil's
Why
Tower
are-
trading post.
Hold on. Why are their street lamps black? And what kind of trading post is that? And why is the red light?
Where the fuck are you?
Wait a second.
Downtown Devil's Tower, Wyoming? Go.
Where's the
That-
red?
yeah,
Where's
yeah.
the red on the traffic stop?
Wyoming.
Where's the red?
Is that-
Where's the red
is
on the
that
traffic
right?
stop?
Oh, that thing
Yeah,
up there. Is that
Devil's Tower.
Whoa.
Yeah, there it is. That's it. Way back there, yeah.
Right? Is that as close as I can get? I mean, no.
No.
We're moving. We're trucking along. It takes a minute. It takes a minute to render and give me more. Sometimes I get ahead of it. See right there, it's making me wait a second. Well, it gets more. Look, now it's getting a little more less blurry.
Is that a number 19? What was that?
Where?
I don't
That
know.
thing is crazy looking.
Why is there a gate that's open, but then there's no fence? Did you see that little stop sign there?
They're probably
they don't want you to
toll
drive on it.
They're charging people right there to get in, is what they're doing.
Okay. I'm just like, it flabbergasts me all the time. Do you remember playing Oregon Trail when you're like a kid? Oregon Trail?
Yeah. I played it.
So
the
yeah,
hunting.
it's like, oh, you lost your kid. It's like, oh, you got a rabbit. Oh, you lost your kid. She drowned in a river. Oh, bye. There was like no empathy with it whatsoever. But let me tell you something. If you drop me off, in the 1600s by myself with a covered wagon, no, I would not have survived. Like, there's no way humanity would survive if I had to like lead it.
I used to play it in computer class at school, and I used to always just go hunting, like all the time, just hunt deer, like in like buffalo.
Yep.
It was the best.
Buffalo were
buffalo,
the
is
best.
what it was.
The buffalo were the best to hunt, but those things they could move faster than rabbits sometimes in that computer game.
Yeah, but
They
it was
really
like it turned computer class into like an arcade for me.
Totally.
It was great.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing else. I was just hunting the whole time.
Did you get extra credit for playing Oregon Trail?
Devil's
They
Tower is
made us play
crazy.
it.
Where
They
did it
made us
come
play it.
from?
I wonder why they made. I wonder if that has something to do with like why we are the way we are because we had to play Oregon Trail. You know, we had this video game that
I never heard of it.
You never heard of Oregon
You've never
Trail?
played it?
Mm-mm.
Seriously?
No. Yeah.
Well, he's old.
I'm
He's a
way
little
older
older
than
than
you
us.
guys.
You're not way older. How old are you, Boston?
No, I'm 40.
Okay, so I'm older than you.
Yeah.
I'm
So I'm
44.
17 years older than Ray.
I mean, you really don't act like it.
I didn't say anything about acting like it. Not at all.
Act
That's
your
why we
age.
love him, though. We don't know. We don't want you to act your age. Stay the same way as you are.
I can't. I can't.
I'm
Hey,
just
there's
kidding.
a Devil's Tower
that?
KOA. So we can camp
Look, we got
right there, pull in
we got-
our campers.
And we got bikers. We got bikers.
got
like Hell's
bikers.
Angels. Hell's Angels.
I mean, that's a nice bike.
Devil's
they
Tower
old.
Events and Rentals.
Wait, so it
Oh, that
wouldn't.
looks like a cool place. I would camp there.
Camp there.
Are you-
I'll go there to live. I'll go there to live there for good.
Oh, I bet you could see the tower from the fucking campgrounds. That'd be neat.
Do Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
What's
How do
that?
you spell it? M-A-R-A?
Trump's place?
Mar-a-Lago in West Palm Beach.
Mar-a-Lago, South Ocean Boulevard, Palm Beach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he lives
Mar-a-Lago
in Florida?
Club.
That's in
Or can you
Beach
do?
House.
Wait, have you ever gone to like St. James Island?
I got Mar-a-Lago Beach House, South Ocean Boulevard.
I'm at Mar-a-Lago. I'm at Mar-a-Lago though. Let's see what it does.
Mar-a-Lago is.
Damn, that's one house.
That's Trump. Yeah.
That's Trump's what? Vacation home?
It's like the Southern White House apparently, and so
That's
it was
his
built.
beach house.
Yeah, it's owned by him.
I'm trying to see if we can get a good picture of it. Oh, there it goes. It looks warped though.
That is really white.
That's odd.
They're like, yeah. Well, it might take a minute. Let's give it a second.
Let's see if you got the
There it
same
is.
house.
He's got a swimming. Oh yeah, it's coming in. I think maybe a little bit. He's got a swimming pool.
Why are there trees in there?
Dude, they got a sniper tower up there.
Yeah.
See that?
I'm not. How are you in the backyard?
Weird.
They have snipers, but yet people could still get through to the White House somehow. You know what I mean? Like they're in that thing.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah. What else is another
Should've
controversial place? Do 260 Moore Street, Brooklyn, New York.
Let's see. 260 more.
Moore.
M-O-R-E.
Moore. This is going to be interesting.
So that's definitely Trump's house.
Yeah, that's right.
Mar-a-Lago.
Mar-a-Lago. He also lives at 500 Fifth Avenue,
New York. You said
Brooklyn, New York.
260
Yeah, Brooklyn.
Yeah, there it is. Should be a good one.
Let's see. This is the building that Alex got a loft in about 20 years ago.
This doesn't look like where the president will live.
It's the Southern White House, apparently.
1125 A1A.
And I love the
Beach.
graffiti.
Oh,
Look
look,
at
the
that.
city is not there. Okay, so that's across the street to the left. Where that is, that's Roberta's. That's a pretty famous restaurant. And then
Oh, we're past the
that
time.
building on the left of the screen, that is the building where Alex and I are at now.
Nice.
You want to get out of here, Zulu? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Finish showing her house.
So
her location.
That's where Alex and I are broadcasting from. Look at Alex. Alex. 260 Moore Street
That's
is up
where
on.
you are right now?
Yeah, right now.
Stand in the window.
So we're on the fourth floor up there. Yeah. So those pictures
Wait,
are actually.
I'm out here.
Oh, you broke up. What? What did you say, Boston? Technical difficulties. What is
outside
happening?
The window. I'm looking at you. I'm outside. wave.
That's what I said. Go to the window.
We're on the back of the building, so you have to go to the other side of the building.
Jeez.
Yes, and it's dark outside right now.
Well, it's daytime and it's always daytime in Google Earth land.
Clearly.
Yeah, duh.
Weird.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I haven't played with Google Earth in a while, but I am actually a sucker for those like, what's going on in Florida and like zooming into the water and stuff. It's wild.
Yeah, there's some cool
well,
shit
it's
to
like
look at.
it's
for
like
sure.
it's like back in the day we used to do this for like to kill time in class, or you know, like whenever you have a computer and you have nothing to do, you'd like start Google Earthing stuff just for fun. Now we actually do it live and we have people watching, and it's kind of cool.
I'm gonna have to tune into that. I'm sorry that I did not know that, but I'm gonna have to tune into that because I love looking at I love architecture and looking at things, and I don't understand the whole.
You and Lowry should start coming over to my live streams then, because like when I do the late night live, that's all we do is look at architecture. This is what we do. We look really good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yes.
Show at night. It's late, but like everybody.
How
it's
late?
for those nights that you can't sleep and you like. Usually we go on around like 9:30 my time. It's usually like 10:30 or 8, maybe like. Where are you? Yeah, it would be like 10:30 your time. But
wait, I thought you said you're in Florida. You're in Central Time. We're on East Coast time.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's 3 hours and 10 minutes.
All right,
Getting out of here. I love you guys.
Zulu, I love you.
Ray.
Hey, thanks for
I had a
having
great
me
time
on,
again, dude. You're welcome every week. I don't care. It's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll come on. I'll help.
Yeah, you can
I'll
absolutely come
And
anytime.
It's cool because we get like double the people because I can put it on my channel too. And like,
Yeah, I like that. These other people don't need to do it on theirs too.
Everybody who's watching on my channel, sub Zuluone, I pinned it in the comment.
Yeah.
Awesome. And if you hop in here, I'll make sure you're runched. I think I got everybody so far.
He's good.
Cool.
All right, so
BST.
you want me to play a song to take us out?
No, I have the song we always close with.
All right.
Chief Crow.
No problem. Oh yeah.
We're gonna open with it next time though. And
No,
do you
it's
want to
all
come on? You can come on Tinfoil too whenever you want.
Yeah, I like Rico. He's awesome. I will.
He's so
It is like I always seem to miss it. Well, he's having what is Patricia Stare on? Or no, that happened already.
That was today.
Yeah, but we just reposted
there.
their video, so you can go back and watch it because they took it off because of some stupid copyright bullshit. But
all right.
Every day,
All right. Good night, everyone.
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Night.
I'm
Yes,
Boston
good
Ray,
night,
and that's my
everyone.
slice of the mud.
Yep. And don't forget Friday, Happy Hour Trivia, episode 53. Wow. They Live. They live.
Oh,
So I would watch They Live tonight or tomorrow.
Dude, I know that fucking movie back to front, dude. I'm gonna win the shit out of that one.
You know, what's weird is I just watched it again and I noticed a couple little things I didn't notice. Not major, like, oh my God, conspiracy, but just things I was like, oh shit, that's what.
Yeah, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win it.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So do
Cool.
not obey.
If you win, you get a guest hostess-ship.
I don't care. I'm gonna win it. Doesn't matter.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Good night, everyone. Thank you all.
Ice Queen.
I had a blast. Hey.
Hey.
Where's my song? Oh, here we go. Thanks again, Ray, Nicole, Larry, NDB, Tony.
I wear the sneaks, tip up the beat, I'm a 33.
dancing, ranch dressing, goat heads with the number 9. It is so divine with the holy grail, shape of the snail, the Fibonacci sound of the conch.
Sound of the conch.
Third eye rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike goes. Third eye rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike goes. Third eye rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike goes.
Bored. And cream, you make that dough, the symbol show. Euthanasia, blue wrench with the water world. Nightmare hippie girl, flippy Illuminati. Get the VIP cause I'm a 33. A bunch of important numbers. 3. A bunch of important numbers. 42. A bunch of important numbers. 484. A bunch of important numbers. 5. A bunch of important numbers. 0. A bunch of important numbers. 9. A bunch of important numbers. 23. A bunch of important numbers. 7. A bunch of important numbers. 11. A bunch of important numbers. 11. 11. 11. 11. 11.